Welcome to Bitter Bits. Welcome to Bitter Bits. Welcome to Bitter Bits.
Well, howdy, partners, and welcome to Verticality, the short story of the slow regression of humanity into an inferior format here. Honestly, we could have gone back to 4x3 because now that I think about it, it's yeah, we could have just gone back. I think that would have been fine actually, because like at least if we had gone back to 4x3, we would have been able to fit. We would have been able to fit all those into thing. As a matter of fact, I would say retro streamers would greatly benefit from the vertical format if that was the case. Because honestly, you could fit your Sonic the Hedgehog 1985 into like the middle of the screen pretty easily, and then you could put like your talking face in there too. But I set up everything for this, so this is all set up. It's a little janky right now because I have to. There's no really perfect way to test it. Because of course it looks different on every mobile device, but I have my phone up, so we'll take a look at everything and see. Like weird shit like this, like if you're on the Verticality right now, like right here, this little event ticker for the vertical thing, I had to move that down slightly because there's a tiny little, that's where like the icon is for like the, oh cool, it's like not even playing, that's good. What? What happened? No, my verticality. Why is there so many? This is so ridiculous. This like there are moments like this where like I feel like a boomer, but I don't because. No, I'm definitely I'm feeling it because it is the children. It is the children who are wrong. Yeah, this had to come down slightly, but that they don't have that to. You can't get it to play on your TV. What the stream in general? Great, that's really good. That reminds me of like the quality option problems, because the thing is, in order to do this, you have to. Oh, well, that's actually nice. Apparently, even in the actual. Oh, cool! You can actually just watch it there. That's nice. That's good. I didn't know you could just do it in the dashboard. That's actually much better than that used to be for stuff like that. Oh, 4x3 is perfection. It's good. Not the best, but you know it's there. 16:9 is pretty damn good. They had it kind of figured out with that, but then we're stupid. So what happened was we were like, yeah, let's switch back to the mobile, or to the mobile rather. Maximum vertical. Oh, that's nice. I like that vertical inside the vertical. I looked over in Discord and saw that. That looks good. I ran out of space in my title that was making fun of everything, so I was just writing words. I was like, 2K vertical enhanced 9x16 verticals. Finally, after so many years, you can hold your phone in vertical orientation lens. That's it. It was gonna be let's go, but I didn't have the choice. So that is it. That's good though. I like that. I like that verticality there. I'm gonna be watching a little bit of the verticality over here and just kind of see how it is. You want to see how jumbled and messy this is? This is actually kind of crazy. So let's okay, so these should be linked. Oh yeah, dude, you can get that full verticality. Oh yeah, I'm seeing it on the mobile. That's good. You can get full face for the price of none. Pretty good. Which I think this actually needs to. No, that's actually fine. It just needs to stay. That just needs to stay where it was. That's good. Like I said, I have to slightly move. When's 21:9? It's never happening. Never happening. God, honestly, that's not too bad for like the chat screen thing. That's not too bad. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, let me show you how much of a mess this is. It's honestly not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but let's because I need to test all these scenes out anyway. My neck is like super red right here because there was this razor that I actually used it on one of the Shave It or Save It's, and it's like the worst thing ever. And I was shaving my neck and it tore the fuck out of it, and I was like, that's it, this is going in the trash. This thing was like $30. It was terrible. I was like, I quit. I'm done using it, so I'm done with that. Never touching it again. Shreds my neck every time I use it. All right, let's go over the desktop. All right, so this is great because you guys can't even see this because the verticality is here. So this is like extra confusing and cracked me up because if you look up here, this used to just say, it used to stop at your sub points. That's where it used to stop. Now it shows you which formats you're broadcasting in. So it has 1080p plus 4 because it needs to show all of the enhanced broadcasting options that are available. Then you've got 1080p plus 4 on vertical as well, all your enhanced broadcasting options. And then on top of that, we're going to go over to the other desktop view. Hang on a second here. Let's switch over the display cap. I can't really show you that. This is a mess. You're gonna have to be on desktop for this. Look at all this crap. I mean, you can kind of see it because like here's like the tradition, even on vertical, you can see like here's the traditional layout of stuff over here. It's all this shit. Then you have to have all this shit in here in the middle. And then you gotta have all this shit over here on like the sides, which is just all these, you have to have dual sources for every, it's like actually stupid. Like it's gotten so stupid. It's so cumbersome and it's so out of control. And I would say that this is organized. Like this feels pretty organized. I had to trim the fat on this a little bit, get everything working. And I'm just still like, God, this is just so much bullshit. And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, oh boy, now I can simulcast to Shit Talk and Kick and all these other places. Kick reached out again. They were like, you want to get in that fast track partner program? I was like, I'm good. I'm good. You could probably clean up your site first. I was like, before you worry about that. I was like, but you know, you could just do that first. Kyrie has posted, which year did your favorite movie get released when you turned 18? And I had to look up the films, and naturally I posted Final Fantasy Spirits Within. Oh, and it's pretty good. Was that really, you were 18 when that came out? Wow. Well, hey, at least the camera gets to pull its weight in the vertical mode, since it zooms in on my face so much. You know, so that's good at least. So at least that works. That's always good. That's always good. We're not playing Stalker tonight, if you can believe it. There's probably several people who think we are still playing Stalker because that was all we played for like 15 years. We're actually gonna be playing a game that we played on the little demo, the Steam Next Fest thing, which is good. Yeah, that came out a little bit earlier than I thought it would. Get out of here, Stalker. Go out, I'm tired of you. Dude, I've been looking at the update that's coming for Stalker 2, and I was like, well, that feels stupid that I played it when I did. Because, like, you're actually going to get to go into, like, the Chernobyl, like, turbines and the control room and all kinds. I was like, man, I wanted to go in Chernobyl land and go see all the stuff, and it's like, well, too bad. That's not in the game. Now it is, though. I did actually forget that ended on Friday, but I do remember the end credits. It did. We're finally killing that rooster. What? What? What are we talking about? Oh, dude, I didn't even. Oops, I was too busy setting up my streamer gamer streamings, and I didn't let my streamer bot thing reset. I was too focused on verticality. Point redemption broken? Probably. Actually, no, it probably is because yeah, streamer bot wasn't running, so you know that would make sense. Just gotta have more shit running, you know. Gotta get all this stuff. Wait until you see the gameplay section. That's the best. Oh, Foghorn, Leghorn. I said. I wonder, actually, this should... Okay, it does work, yeah. I was gonna say, because it just captures the actual camera source itself, so... That should function correctly as far as the... as far as all the effect redeems and all that stuff goes. So much to bring back CRTs for the common folk. Let the rich and streamers keep their modern screens while the rest of us get new and superior CRTs. Yeah, there was actually talk of that at one point. There was a manufacturer who was talking about maybe doing CRTs again, and it ended up being like too expensive or something like that. Because it's if the infrastructure is not already there for it, and that's not the main technology that's doing, yeah, that's not going to happen. That is the most expensive television technology ever produced. Period. Like nothing's held a candle to that yet. Think about all the crap you gotta have, like the glass and all that shit that you gotta do. Yeah, colors suck. That's what it is. The suck of the color. But yeah, tonight we're gonna be doing a Foghorn Leghorn. Should be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to doing that. I don't know why. I was thought about doing this for Sponkle Month, but when I played it originally, I didn't know. Thanks, Jake Crow, for $2 in vertical. Verticalicity. Oh, look at that, dude. Now we're Japanese pornography in vertical style. But yeah, oh, dude, what if we watch this clip, but in vertical, but in like... Wow, I was very confused by very confused by what I was reading in chat when that was happening. It was very, very scary. You can't view the vert on your phone? What are you running, like an LG like 1195 from 1993? What happened? Jiggy went back to a flip phone, which I would say is the most reasonable thing that you could possibly do at this point. And I'm not talking about one of the modern like foldables. I'm talking about like just straight up an old flip phone. The original Motorola Razr. Like, please go back. It's safe. Oh, you just haven't updated it since they tried to tic-tac. That's fair. That's good. Not quite fully sure what's going to happen with it, but my uncle called today saying he might have a car for me. He just wants to look closer at it and maybe drive it for a week or two, make sure it's okay before he gives it to me, but it's 2000 something. Subaru, I'm not exactly sure what giving me that means with that portion of the family. Well, hopefully it goes well. Hopefully it goes good. Twitch clip dat. Oh man, I almost forgot about that until my brain reminded me, which it did. Don't worry, it reminded me quickly of that. You guys feeling pretty good? You feeling pretty vertical right now? You loving it? You loving it? I figured I'd just do it because I was like, well, it's not gonna stop bothering me about it until I do it, so I may as well just get in there. We had to stop in on the way home the other day. We needed something, and we needed to stop into Target because it was the closest place that was on the way home. And as we went in there, they have their Halloween shit out. I was like, man, kill me. I was like, just kill me. I was like, just take the gun and just shoot me with it. And I was like, just shoot me. That's it. I do have this funny picture of Finn though. I had a paper towel that I dried my hands off with, and so I made him a little bow tie. So I'm gonna show you guys that here in a second because that's worth it. That's worth your eyeball time. Trust me. I'm gonna show you all this because yeah, this is worth it. Because I was just sitting there on the couch and he just hops up on me and he's like, I'm here. Never mind, that's on the wrong thing. I love how easy this is now. This is so good. I only have like 85 things to manage. Look at that. So I just put it around him and I just tied it and he was like, yep, that's it. Having my favorite cuticle oil back is the best. Love smell of tomato plant. Smell of tomato plant. It's like a little cape. Yeah, I just put it on him and I just tied it off. I was like, there you go. And then since it was like wet, I just kind of ripped it. And I was like, well, there it goes, I guess. There it goes. Get some Seinfeld on in the background for whatever reason. Razer phone's coming back. It already came back. it already came back. It's been back. Been back. If you never sniffed a tomato plant, you should. It does smell like tomato. I've absolutely smelled tomato plants. My family used to grow tomatoes. What a bunch of idiots. what a mistake. Or you could say, what a beefsteak, am I right? Do you receive what I am putting down about the joke? Good. Cat doesn't understand who's talking and keeps glaring at me. Well, that's probably that's how it be sometimes. I'm gonna put the verticality tracker over here on the left because I'm tired of looking at it already. So I'm gonna put it over there and just we're just gonna hope it's not broken. I'll review it at the end of the night. I don't know if vertical VODs works. Who would want that? Who would want that? My Italian family grew tomatoes. Fully expected that, Nick. That's true. Yeah. Well. Yeah. No, that's fair. There. What is Y? If not after X, Y, ZX, ZXY. How's everyone doing during the American Vegicide? Confused. Yeah, no, we used to have all kinds of tomato. Oh shit. Okay, so this was Jacob Crow's link. We got Wimdy. And it's it fucking Wimdy. Wait, you're the Wimdy? Gurk at my work discovered my terrible secret. Gurk at my work. I'm glad everybody else was on Gurk at my work. You are the Wimdy? Be like, mm-hmm. That's it. Fucking damn it, Wim. I think Wimdy is one of my favorite things ever, actually. Damn it, Wim. That's really stupid, Frost. Don't try not to let that ruin it forever. Some people actually do just give you stuff. Some people suck ass like that person. So let's just hope maybe they're not in camp suck ass. Yeah, Wimdy's some good shit. That's good. That's good stuff. Get a 60 by 60 garden in Minecraft? Hell yeah, that's a good Minecraft. Good. That's good stuff. Good stuff. That does give us a reason to play it later, but I don't think anybody really wants us to go back to Stalker anytime soon. I don't even know if I want to go back to Stalker anytime soon. Stalker was really good. I had a whole recap at the end of that VOD of how I feel about it. I think it's a very good game. I think it's a very good game that's got some very big problems in some spots. Namely being its stability. That game turns into duct tape, toilet paper, and shoestring after the first half, 50 hours of it. Also, the campaign is long as shit. It is so... If you even try to, dabble in, other stuff, God, that campaign just keeps going. And it was unfortunate because there was a lot of times where people popped in and be like, what exactly is happening anymore? And these were people who were paying attention to the story. And in some cases, I was like, I'm not actually positive what's going on right now. I was like, we're here. I was like, but I don't know what else we're doing. So, this was supposed to be in 1440p as well as also verticality. But I guess it's not. I turned on enhanced broadcasting and all that stuff. Yeah, we're 2K 1440. It's on. It's just not. I guess you can't do 2K and verticality at the same time. Considering I feel like neither of these are actually worth it, but then again, it's like, dude, stream and verticality, your viewership will go up. I'm like, no, it won't. I'm like, shut up, no, it won't. But hey, they did actually give partners a benefit for once. They actually allowed us to get, oh, that's why I didn't change. That actually makes sense. That's on my end. Never mind. I see why it's not in, that's okay, we'll do it next time. I came with the vibes of Stalker. I did not know what was happening at any point in time, and half of that might have been the edibles, but no. Most people didn't know what was going on. That's okay. It is kind of like, yeah, it's like Fallout without the retrofuturism. It's kind of Falloutish, but like, if it was like Eastern European, Chernobyl-based mythos, if you take all the crazy bullshit about Chernobyl that like people just like made up, and all like the mysticism around it, even though there was none, because it was a nuclear disaster that we understand and is perceivable, and we could like, whatever. But when you take like the mythos surrounding it and all that stuff, and you kind of add in like roadside picnic stuff too, that's pretty much where you're at. And Stalker's as one of the reviews said in modern day lingo, it was like Stalker vibe immaculate. I'm like, yeah, that's good words. But yeah, no, the setting and everything is very, very good. I think that actually carries it in a lot of cases. Like I said, the game's the best after, it's best after, or not after, but it's best when you're just running around doing stuff, selling things, running into crazy things, weird anomalies. I think that game could mostly just do without, it could probably just do without, really the majority of the story, honestly. So there you go. Yeah, we'll see about Control. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing Expedition 85 at some point. Yeah, the Control, I don't know, from the visuals of Control, I don't really know if I'll be quite as into that, but I do like the idea of it. So, and I guess I don't need to replay Alan Quaker Oatmeal before we get into that either. So that's fine. So if anybody remembers this game, Foghorn's Drown was like the one where you're like we broke it, I think, almost immediately. I think I got stuck on like a coffee pot or something like that, which is pretty fair. I did see something interesting about this though that was pretty cool. It was actually they were selling it in a bundle with a couple games that you guys might remember from Spooky Month. They were actually selling it with they did a Studio Laya horror bundle. But they also had another one, which I think had like That Which Lives in the Fog, and also No One Lives Under the Lighthouse. I believe that was the bundle? Yeah. So that was really cool. It was this, actually, yeah. So this was really cool to see. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It was No One Lives Under the Lighthouse and That Which Gave Chase. Both of which are games that we've played. People might not remember That Which Gave Chase, but I would imagine people remember No One Lives Under the Lighthouse, or at least to some degree. We did That Which Gave Chase, I think, in like 2023, and it was one of those games that was like good. It was like the dog sled game. My only problem with this one was that it was a little out there. Like this is a little out there. So, yeah. So yeah, I thought that was cool to see it kind of bundled in with some other stuff that we had done previously, which was neat. You know what I could do? I could add the game tracker thing over here. Let me see. or not the game tracker, but to the chat scene, I could do, to the verticality, I could bring this guy in. I could put it like right here next to me. Because who cares, right? Just put shit in there. It's 2026. Cloud the screen with as much garbage as you can. Well, Fennec, big Control fan. Pink, old Pink Blood's pretty big Control fan too, if I remember correctly. Cricket seems to be big Control fan. Seems like a neat game. I mean, like, that's just something that I just hadn't gotten around to it. Come on, dude. Oh, thank God. I gotta buy like a new like electric trimmer thing. There's also that there's that Control like character action game thing coming out soon, right? What were we doing? Oh yeah, Foghorn's drowned. But anyway, yeah, so we got we'll have, I guess 2K streaming is kind of on hold for the moment. It's supposed to be doing, but it's not doing because I actually didn't change that setting, so that's on me. Technically, I just needed to change the canvas size, and I totally forgot to do that. That was 1000%. That was 1000% my fault. So I'll change that tomorrow, but that'll activate 1440p. Now hopefully, I saw Half Pint said they couldn't watch this on their TV earlier. I hope that's not because of the enhanced broadcasting stuff, and I hope they mean like they couldn't watch the vertical thing on their TV, which would make sense. Yeah. How about we all make Nick play Pow World and do a community server shenanigan one of these days? I don't know, Pow World just doesn't... I don't know, there's just... every time I look at it, I'm like, yeah, it looks like a... that. I don't know, it just doesn't, it's not calling to me. Not calling to me, but this week, we're gonna do Foghorn's Drowned tonight, then we'll probably do maybe something else tonight, because Foghorn's Drowned is probably not gonna take up enough time to fill an entire stream. There's also Dench Attack, which, or Denshin Impact, which Jigikoro sent us, which also looks like a lot of fun. Probably do that maybe closer to Wednesday. I was also sent a copy of Mecha Chameleon, but I don't really know if I'll do that. That might be a fun, like, community thing, but I don't really know. Yeah, so there's a bunch of other stuff. I know Paralive's got an update, but not like a big update, so I don't think it was like some kind of major thing. We'll probably wait on that. Probably wait on that one. It says you're streaming in a format this device cannot show. Great. Yeah, that makes sense. Those are two things I have historically not cared about, so I don't know if that'd really work for me. That's okay. That doesn't mean other people can't be loving it. Like I said, my favorite thing about Pow World is that they pissed off Nintendo, and that cracks me up every time I see anybody piss off Nintendo. So I just think that's fucking hilarious. But I just haven't had a lot of interest in the game itself. Let me check and see if we got this bad boy on 1440. Oh hey, did this have an FPS cap when we did the demo? I don't think it did. Maybe they yeah, I don't think it did have an FPS cap. Well, that's cool if they added that. If not, they might have just had that. There you go. I'm a whore for survival crafting games, so I'm gonna enjoy it. Dude, I'm a big hipster. I played that studio's first survival crafting game, which was Breath of the Wild, but not. And yeah, it sucked. But hey, man, looks like people enjoy Pow World a lot more than Craftopia. Craftopia was really funny when it came out, though. That was really, really funny when we did that. That was like one of those ideal Wednesday games of just like the absolute stupidity. That was also like a different breed of Wednesday game that doesn't really exist much anymore. Where it's like this like Jankosaurus Rex creature that is like assets, but also like there's some level of competency in there, but also you don't have to worry about the AI shenanigans and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I probably would. Yeah, I'd probably sit there and joke about how they're all just... I love anything that is like a monster game because I love turning it into Look at this dollar store Pokemon looking ass. Which is really funny because some Pokemon looks like dollar store Pokemon, which is even funnier. Because they're all just, everything's dollar store. I'm dollar store Pokemon at this point. I'm the trash bag. Even though I should make fun of Trubbish because he's the man. So I'm giving myself too much praise if I call myself trash. So Half Pint, are you not able to watch the stream like at all? I imagine you can because you're listening, but I'm assuming you're watching on like mobile, because that is good to hear, by the way. Like if anybody can't like watch or something, please let me know. It's like not loading on your TV or whatever, because yeah. I'm not gonna alienate the audience that does watch in hopes of some random vertical gang showing up. That's not worth it. Okay, you can watch on mobile and computer, but not on TV. Are you trying to do like a Chromecast type situation, or is it like just a smart TV that you're just going straight to it? Oh God, PS4. Oh, that's probably Sony products. Their game consoles have been historically terrible for watching stream. They're pretty bad, so that's not surprising actually. I'm actually surprised it works, period. I'm surprised the PS5's works, period. Oh, you missed Twitch on Switch? Twitch on Switch. Man, dude, look at that vertical layout. Look at that. You can see none of the game. But that's pretty cool, man. That's really good. That's really good, man. I like that a lot. Dude, Wave's going back in time, dude. Oh man, I forgot to show you guys some of the recommended. Hang on a second, this is really funny. Y'all will enjoy greatly the This, you know, shit is doo-doo monster when like the best practices / recommended layouts also look fucking terrible. God, it is so good. Hang on a second, let me get back over there. It's not recommending it to me anymore because I got this. All right, here we go. This is absolutely hilarious. I was cracking up when I saw this. I was like, I love how all of these are like I have no clue what's happening in any of these. Okay, so first and foremost, we have, let's see, let's flip over to this. So we've got, I like how I can't even like get over there on this because it just keeps resizing. So if you're in vertical land, you're not gonna get this. You're not gonna get this joke quite as well as anybody else. So I zoomed in on this and I was like, okay, let's take a look at some of the vertical options. I love, this one is my favorite because I love blurry, Candy Crush, blurry, man, chat over man, which chat is over me as well. There's no hope. You can't, none of these work. That's what's so funny about this. Like none of these work. Then you have this up here, which is man, sky, some ticker going on, but man is so tiny. He's so small in this. He's so small. And then he's playing, I don't know, Rocket League or so. I don't even know what this is, but it's clipped and it's like jammed in the middle of the screen. And then this appears to be a background behind that. So that's waste. So you have wasted space, wasted space. You got the streamer, which is not wasted space. That makes sense. That's where the broadcaster is. That works. Then you have, I don't even know what that is. The ticker, I guess, is not wasted space. The game is not wasted. It's just fucking shit. And like, it's incredible. Then there's this one. This one works the best, even though this is chaos. So if you look up here, whoever this is does exactly what they tell you not to do, which they say you don't need to add a chat overlay to your vertical canvas. It will be on your vertical video automatically. They say specifically, you do not need to do this. They say don't do it. They're basically saying this is a waste of space. And then in one of their best practices, specifically best practices is what it says. For anybody who's ever worked in retail or any type of business environment, you've seen these words before. You've seen it. It shows up everywhere. Mostly in jobs, I've seen best practices in terms of whatever. Or like, you know, any type of hobby or anything like that. I love that there's chat, something up here. I don't even know what that is. There's the speed run. This is relevant. This is good. So this is just speed run timer and like there's just splits. Sanic is pretty good because 4x3. So that's fine. And then you've got man. So man is fine, good. We got some spaces in between stuff though, so we're wasting precious verticality. And then here's this one. This is by far my favorite. And again, remember, these are their ideal best practice. These are the best practices. These are the best layouts they got. This is what they're using to sell it to us. You got this lady at the top, some sponsorship thing up there. So this is not wasted space. You got the broadcaster up here in a little square. Cool. You got whatever's happening right there. I don't know what that is on the left. That's something. But then you got blur. Okay, we got a lot of blurry space here. That's a lot of it. Then you've got the game in full, 16 by 9. Like in just crammed in vertical land. So that's like traditional. That's what you would normally see on like Twitch. And then just blur for the rest of it. It's just chat. This was the best that this is the best. These are the best practices they threw up here. These are like, here's some good examples of what you can do. And I love how I looked at every single one of these. And I laughed because I was like, none of these look good. I was like, if there's any of these that work, it's this guy right here. It's Sanic Speedrun Man. And the only reason that Sanic Speedrun Man technically works is because his game is in 4x3, so it squunches down really well, and you don't end up having to trim the sides. Because the lady over here who did 9x16 with the game, it's just awful. Like it's just awful. So we're gonna test it for a little bit, but it may end up being something that's just kind of dead because it's just crazy. This was more useful than any of it. This is their safe zone thing. Here's the thing that kills me. This was good, but the funny part about it is that since they did not develop their own plugin to do this, to show safe zones and things like that, because I guess Twitch just doesn't have the budget for that because they only make like bajillions of dollars a year. They don't have the budget for this, obviously. So what their recommendation is they say to use Stream Elements, which, as you may or may not know, Stream Elements was recently acquired and they're changing all their stuff, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. We're still on the way out from them. Eventually, once I find a good replacement for everything. And then they just say to download Atom Vertical, which is a third-party extension, which of course does not have safe zones built into it, not to my knowledge anyway. Which Atom Vertical has been around forever because they don't have their own vertical thing. And they're like, if you don't want to use that, you can use Meld. I'm like, nah, I'm not using that AI slop. Thank you though for the offering. Anyway, incredible. I thought that this was so funny because it just killed me to see best practices, and none of these are really good. If any of them are good, it's probably Sanic Man. That's probably the closest that gets to like at least everything is like relatively clear. They could probably kill the chat up here and then scoot this up and then scoot game up and then scoot themselves up and then maybe leave a little bit of dead space for chat to just sit. Maybe that would work. Save a little bit of space. I don't know, but it's crazy. I just thought that was so funny, and I thought y'all would love the best practices that all mostly look terrible. like they all just mostly look terrible. I'm like, all right, whatever, that's cool. So anyway, we're gonna be doing these are your favorite kind of rants. I don't know if that's sarcasm, but you know, I try. I just thought it was really funny because it's always like, it's so funny that like Atom has been around no shit for years, and it's terrible. Like, actually, it's not terrible. It used to be fine. It really started to gain some steam when people started doing shorts, because it was a way to set up a vertical scene that you could record locally, and then you could do like backtrack shit, which means you could just record back and you could hit like whatever. That was when it started to gain some steam. This was years ago. Years ago that it happened. So it's just wild. So then Twitch is like, here, just use this. It's like, did you guys make one? They're like, no. No, we didn't. No, we didn't do that. No, we did not do that. Dude, Hype Train? Holy guacamole. Jones, thank you for the 87 months. Thank you, Justin, for gifting out 21 subs, which you did not have to do. But thank you for gifting out some subs and keeping the stream alive. I appreciate it. You the bomb. Let's start this video game before we let the Hype Train get any further. That's what we're going to do. Can I do a poll? For what? But you can just order those if you want them.
Welcome to Bitter Bits.
Oh, you just get whatever you want. You're good. Get whatever you want. Hang on, guys. I gotta move vertical alerts.
Welcome to
Got
Bitter
it.
Bits.
Good. Is that even centered anymore, or is that just like, did that somehow just scooch its way? No, it is. It's somehow centered. I don't know how anything's centered ever. Thank you, Rogue, for gifting a sub. Thank you, Missouri, for the $1. Thank you, Erica, also for giving out a sub, even though you're married to me. She gotta get on those. She gotta get on those hype training modes. She's like, I'm here to support the stream, but also the vert alerts. Erica wants. She wanted a poll for cookies, and I said, well, if you want cookies, just get you some cookies. I was like, because everybody's just gonna say yes to getting you some cookies. That's. I mean, no one's gonna say no to. Like, there's no one's gonna say no to that. That's not even a poll. That's just yes. Every single person be like, yeah, definitely. We support the poor decisions. What about moving to the diagonal zone? Oh, do you want to do that? We can do. Yeah, we can do that. You want to? How diagonal are we talking? I could also like squunch. What you? Oh shit! I can't fucking undo in this. I forgot. Oh no! Now it's gonna be all fucking. Yeah, you can't control Z in this because control Z will since it is a third-party extension, it oh god, that's awful, dude. Oh no, now I can't just man, I was trying to go for the bit and I couldn't even do it. Oh well. You may be illegal for a few days? What does that mean? I need to make sure they send out my new driver's license. I ordered it almost a week ago. So if you ordered a new driver's license, you're not ever gonna be like without, like they can see if you've ordered a new one. Like if you have a driver's license that's expired, I mean I would assume in a real state like where you live, even in a poo-poo state like we have, if you've ordered a new one already, it's on file with the DMV. So like even if you got pulled over or something, they'd just be like, oh, I see it's yeah, Erica with the political commentary, or I'm sorry, the societal commentary there that says if you're white you're okay, which is yeah, yep, no racial profiling in this country. That never happens ever, except for all the fucking time it does. You haven't been pulled over in 11 years. I got pulled over when I went to ironically enough a shitty white town of Whitey McWhitey's, and that was the story about the cop who had his hand on his gun when he was walking to my car, and I was like, is there a reason that your hand was on your firearm as you came up to my car to pull me over for speeding like 4 miles over the speed limit? Is there a reason for that? He's like, I'm like, yeah, well, are you afraid after pulling somebody over and catching them in a speed trap that was a dumb, stupid speed change section? You're so stupid. You're so dumb with your dumb doo-doo butt. You got access to a printer, they should be able to print out a temp license. The DMV will just give you those too. They'll print one out for you. DMVs have gotten a lot less annoying to deal with over the years. They have generally gotten a lot better at just everything. So far less annoying. But thank you again, Dustin, for the gifted subs. Thank you, Rogue, for the gifted sub. Thank you, Missouri, for the $1. Thank you, Erica, for getting us sub. Thank you, everybody. Jonesman for the 87 months. Don't forget to get your 100 bits or sub in there if you want access to the hype emotes, because some of those are pretty good these days. There's some pretty cute ones in there. Hell, that's where Gritty Goose came from. No DMV full online? Oh, they burned your DMV down? That's crazy. Wyatt hot? Oh yeah, it's hot, all right. I got pulled over on St. Patrick's Day, but got out because the cop straight up told me he was only looking for drunk drivers. That's nice of him, I guess. Tain't that good. But anyway, let's go into Foghorns Drown. You guys ready? This is a game that we played the demo for. I'm actually looking forward to. You have to let me know how. Let me know how the vertical horror experience goes for everybody who's in verticalosity land, because I'm sure it's great. I'm sure nothing truly immerses you quite as much as verticlinus. Because we did this on the demo fest thing. I'm actually kind of curious to see how it differentiates. Oh, burn my hand. Oh. Also, I think Exiled had, they told me that there was a game in the recommended, which was like the midnight shits or something like that. And it seems to be like an ode to friend slop, and also asset flips, and also Casio. So I thought that was an impressive combination. Now I don't know the level of Casio that's mixed in there, but I believe he was the first person that was screaming in the trailer, because the trailer is nothing but people screaming, which is good. That's the mark of quality. That's how you know you're in the good spot. If your horror game has an atmospheric or interesting trailer, stupid. Giant fish, perfect. People screaming, even better. The chain is stubborn tonight. Hell yeah, it is. The fog is restless. The air smells like tar. Oh boy, it's like a smoker's house. All right, we're up. I don't think was there a second bed here last time? Shit, I don't even remember. Squunching around, I'm scrunching around. Oh yeah, this vertical thing's screwing me up because I keep thinking I'm on the wrong scene. Even though I'm not. Dear Kalijwi, how much coffee do you drink? We're on our last bag. Please just use 1 spoonful when you brew a cup. We still don't know when the Citadel will send more. Tomas. P.S. I found the axe in the forest. Make sure no one steals it again. Mache is collected. Who the hell's Wine Cat? Wasn't that lady that used to do music and then she died? She was the one that was like trying to make me go to rehab. I said no. Amy Winecat. It's not my bed, and besides, it smells really bad. That's okay, dude. Calm down, damn. You ain't gotta be like, oh, I'm not sitting in that bed. That's the stank bed. Mass will be held again on Sunday noon at Birchwood Church. Due to Father Adam's illness, the Mass will be held by layman Jeremiah. All Birchwood residents are invited. Let us pray for Father Adam's health. I'm a scoop this coffee. Hell yeah, scooping up. Plop it. Wood up. It's like the perfect level of like mundane task. Cause you can't get too annoying with your mundane tasks. There's a fine balance on mundane task in indie horror game. Oh wait, hang on, I gotta paper mache this. Hell yeah. Strike it. Light it up. That's a quick boil, dude. That's induction. That's good stuff. What's this say? Birchwood Ferry Operator Manual. Turn the hand crank to operate the ferry. Use the signal knob located on your station to sound the foghorn on the opposite side. This will signal the operator on the opposite side to take position. Likewise, when your station's foghorn is activated, take position without delay. Ferry mechanism only functions when both vehicles are operated simultaneously. The foghorns will automatically turn off as the ferry goes past a certain point. Handle the ferry with care. The Birchwood Ferry line is essential for supply lines in and out of the Citadel. You know what I wasn't really able to get into the verticality was the cup. I could probably get it in there. I don't know where I'd put it though. I guess I could put it down near face, but who knows. No matter how fast the boil starts, make sure to boil for a full 1 minute. Giardia sucks. Well, if we're talking specifically about coffee, you never really want it to boil. That's a little too much. Sip up on that. I didn't mean to talk about Dear Collegiate. Stop it! I'm trying to sip my damn coffee. Got it. Dog. Dog, you mind if I sip? Pet the dog. My hand. What do you mean? I didn't even get... Dude, this achievement's such a liar. It's like pet the dog, but it strictly said my hands are full. Foghorn will shut down when I leave. Ma'am, are you ready? So sorry for waking you up at this hour, but I really have to go back. I thought it'd be better here. I've been staying at Old Agnes. The nightmares are keeping me up. Can't do this anymore. I think I'll be safer with all the people. Even though even though I want to stay away. Can we go? Hell yeah, girl. Let's get on that bot. Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in Foghorn City? Would you like some giant shears? And man, that sunset looks shitty. Yes, I do. Would you like a cup of joe or two? I'm being way too into this. I have to be way more deadpan for Hey There, Delilah. Only the most boring song ever fucking written. You remind me of the old ferryman, even though I don't remember much. He was also a man of few words. I still miss him. God, this coffee has been lasting a minute. What? Where'd my coffee going? Why did it still make coffee sounds? Man, would you like to be oiled? To travel a lake like this every day. I wish I could do just that, and that only. Hold on a second, I'm about to blast. Never mind, I just put it away. We never did try just like jumping off last time, but I guess that's just how it be, you know? You think this guy's being performative with the coffee? Well, what I'm saying is, that's the way I was singing that was way too, that was way too much for Hey There, Delilah. And Hey There, Delilah has, like, nothing going on in it. Oh, hang on, I gotta wave. Hey. My good man. And never forget that Strong Bad wrote that song about a wagon full of pancakes that is basically Hey There, Delilah. Before Hey There, Delilah even existed. I don't know if the Plain White T's ever did anything else. That might be one of the biggest one-hit wonders ever. That they just play everywhere, and, like, I don't think they ever wrote anything else. I'm sure they did, and I'm sure nobody else cared. Because the minute they added more than, like, 4 notes on a guitar and some guy just, like, going on and on and on about some girl named Delilah that could easily be subbed in for anybody else that was listening to that song, but, like, this song about me. Nobody cared. That was it. That was it. That was the end of it. You like that song? Thanks, Dustin. I'm glad you like my cover of Hey There, Delilah. I appreciate it. I'm sure they did. I'm sure that, like, the Plain White, they probably had songs that were way better than Hey There, Delilah, but it didn't matter, I guess, because Hey There, Delilah made them all the money. They're kind of in the same situation as that one band that made the Friends theme. You know what I'm talking about? I'm sure they had other good songs, but nobody cared because every time they did a show, they're like, I'll play the theme from Friends. And they're just like, great, guess we'll die. I guess we'll die, dude. Which is fine. I mean, they made money, I'm sure, but you know, that's gotta suck as a band to be like, oh, cool, well, we're just this song then forever. That was your emote? Oh, you got the cow? I like the cow though. Pretty good. Look how pretty the water looks. I've missed this place. You go ahead. I'll stay here and get oiled up. Get your all here. That is interesting that you could just put the oil away and it just kind of disappears back into the boat. Birchwood Ferry Line. No entry without an authorized operator. Consult the nearest operator to request access. If an operator cannot be located, turn the knob to summon the operator. Hell yeah. I think that's new. I don't remember that being there in the demo. Is Jeremiah. Did you know this town was built around the church? As many towns were. There were only birch trees here. Now only the church. It's older than anything else here. Except the fog. For generations this bell has rang. It meant community. Now it's only this goddamn foghorn. That goddamn foghorn. Dude, Zach, every single fast food place around here is just dick now. Like, we've pretty much given up on all of them, I think. I've had Taco Bell twice in like 6 months, and both times it was just mediocre as shit. I hate the smell of tar, but I love the smell of ale. I haven't think about quitting, but the ale keeps me going. Ah, yes. Alcoholism. Hey, you're finally back. Ah, sorry, I thought you were Tomas. You look very similar and wear the same uniform. He said there's mail for me at the old shed. I found his key here, but I didn't want to go in without permission. Thanks for the key. Could you go in there and take it for me? Yeah, man, I'll commit theft. Whatever. My man, like, bro, can you theft for me? I'll be like, yeah. This is absurd. Can you imagine having a picture of a horse in a window when you're in a place that could just have a window with a horse in it? I mean, come on. Like, come on now. Oh, hell yeah, the PP. Ready for good tobacco and a comfy chair. All right, time to smoke. Church services are canceled until further notice due to Father Adam's illness. A doctor has been dispatched from the Citadel and should arrive soon. Let us all pray for his good health. Let us all pray for his health. All right, now I'm specifically, there are a couple places in the demo we were noodling around and probably could have broken a couple things. I'm gonna try not to do that. Sometimes the call is greater than the will, but I often wonder how it was before the ferries. Loading barrels is already hard enough, but then again, they just rode the barrels. Guess they were simpler times. People didn't push themselves too much, or the Citadel didn't push them. Thanks, Franz. Here's Frederic. I think we should be more grateful to the Citadel. They say the new ferry is ugly, loud and all. It's easy for them to say. They don't have to work their asses off every day. You tell him, Frederic. McDonald's went back to the fried apple pie instead of their weird dry pie. Oh, did they actually change it? Dude, nice cock. What the fuck? You can pet the dog, but you can't pet the cock? What is this? God. This is ridiculous. Can't even pet the chicken. Chicken's right there. Oh yeah, not in front of the church. Yeah, no, you're only allowed to pet the altar boys there. Thanks, Catholics. Look at this dartboard. Oh my god. Well, that went well. Whoop! Close. That was a reasonable shot. Dude, that was so close. Oh, damn it. Whoop! Well, that was way too high. Got it. Damn it. Got it. Almost. Oh man, it doesn't save your last position. That's rough. Oh my god. Dude, that's tough, man. This is a life or death situation. I'm okay, Erica. You can get whatever you want. Ugh. Oh my god. Okay, we'll come back to this. We'll come back to this. Obviously, the game is denying me of the dart right now. It's okay. We're gonna figure it out. These doors so small. These houses have no foundation. All right, this is the key to this. Jeremiah, there's something wrong with your boat. There's something wrong with your boat. There's something wrong with the boathouse. There's something wrong. Okay. Passenger to beyond. Swallow the toll. Hungry is the well. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that song. Well, I don't, because I wasn't even alive. But, yeah, I remember it. Letter collected for Daniel G. All right. Perfect. What up, Daniel G? Did you find it? Yes. Thank you. It's from my family. I hope I can visit. I saw your family in there. I saw the fish. Here's something for your trouble. All right. Bold, pungent, and an honest smoke. Thanks again. Yeah, nothing better than smoking plant matter. I wonder if you can blast like right here. Can you just slam it? I don't think so. I think you have to have a little sit down to... You can probably sit in that rocking chair over there and blast out a quick smoke. Pop off a smoky. You cannot actually plop down in the chair and have a nice smoke. Nice little like picnic style table over here though. You can probably pop down on this bad boy and smonk it. No smonking here either, I guess. Well then. Good day, sir. The Citadel's sending a car to pick up some barrels tonight. We're almost done loading the barrels. There's no rush though. We can go whenever you want. Let me know when you're ready. I bet the car is late anyway. Yeah, let me sniff around a little bit more. Hang on a second. Why does he look different than he did inside? They don't care about our eardrums. No offense to our good ferryman. But this foghorn really pisses me off. As it should. As it should. I'd imagine it's only partially completely annoying. Yeah, I was excited for this though, man, because this was really good when we did the demo for it. It was really solid. Definitely one of those demos where I was like, man, I wish this would was like ready to pop, because I was excited to. Ew, gross. It's either toilet coffee or toilet smunk. It's a little bit dilapidated, so it's kind of hard to tell. I would assume that this is this could be, I think this is smunk. This might have been like some coffee. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure this is also smunk. Yeah, I got the lo-fi thing going on, so I'm not really sure which one's which. That is true. We have the darts to win too. We got the red orange seed profile going on over here, so that's good. Great environment and everything though, because like, I remember when we first did this, I was like, dude, this is like the perfect size. It's like, it's interesting. There's like some intrigue to it. The story was neat. A little heavy-handed, but it was neat at least, and not, you know, overtly stupid, which unfortunately a lot of indie horror stuff kind of ends up being overtly stupid. Greetings from Train. Like the artist or like a physical Train? Okay, what kind of church gonna put Bibble in the back? That Bibble gonna get rained on, and that's sacrilegious. Because I remember in the Deuteronicus 17, they were like, and thus speaking of to unto him, the Bibble sauce shall not be moistened. And we said, okay, to them when they said that, so that was good. I'm just exploring a little bit. Nobody panic. Promise I'm not trying to jump over these. I'm just checking it out. A physical train, that's exciting. Where are you training to? And also how much multi-track drifting has occurred? Like enough or not enough, or like how much are we thinking? I do need to go finish up those darts. We should probably go do that really quick. I'm gonna give the darts another shot before we uh-oh. Yeah, I'm gonna give the darts another shot before we exit. That's a nice little like shortcut over here, so we know that. In case the town ever like catches on fire or something, we now know that you can get up onto the rocks. That's good. Oh, that's cool, Zad. That'll be fun. Oh shit, I can't get over that. Oh, we're good. There was an opening too, which is nice. We're not Skyrim. I'm just walking on a rock. All I'm doing. It's okay. Dude, the footsteps count. That's like a big. That's some big quality when you got the footstep sound change. Pretty easy to do in Unity and Unreal too. So there's really no excuse for it these days for people not doing it. I should start the foghorn before I go. But before I do that, let me whack somebody with this wrench. Okay, I'm trying to horn this fog real quick, but doesn't appear to be. I guess I probably have to put the ranch back. You do have to put the ranch back. You're not allowed to. You're not allowed to ranch. I do appreciate the foghorn driving people crazy on the other side till you get over there. That'll be really fun, Zaz. You know, honestly, like, I always feel like that objective is so damn ominous. I love just go to sleep. It's like, oh, okay. Sure, I guess. I thought the car was going to be here already. I guess I'll just have to sit and wait. Hope they get here before it's too dark. Same. You ever say get up on and instantly feel saying, Hydra's back? Well, yeah, that's not, that your brain's working good. That's an iconic not Danny DeVito line. So, you know, that's good. I think we messed up something last time where I like exited before I was like supposed to, or I went to sleep, or like didn't go to sleep or something. I don't remember what it was, but I remember messing up pretty bad at one point. So I'm gonna try not to do that this time. Oh, you can just like propagate. Cut 100 woods. What? When did we do that? 100? What? 100? We didn't even do that many when we did the demo. What? We absolutely never cut that many woods. Even in the demo, we probably only did that like 10 times, maybe. Yeah, we already read the letter. It's so cold, I should light up the fire before going to sleeping. Don't load that fire up. Gonna strike me some match. Pack of matches. Here they are. Gonna start this fire today. There we go. Yeah, get that. Leave the coffee right there so the coffee burns. Matter of fact, smoke the coffee. That'll do you good. Ferryman existed before you started playing, and God willing will exist long after, but probably not since it's a horror game. Speaking of horror game, what happens if you think if we just like, if we do the logical thing and back away from the blood? Because we could just not walk towards the blood. That's probably safe, right? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not going, we're gonna do the smart thing and we're gonna walk away from it. Look at that. Well, unfortunately, that's an invisible wall, so... Also not sure where the tapping is coming from. I'm not walking towards that blood. Why would you do that? It was such a mistake. Looks like we have to. Okay, well that's fair. Each time you cut a wood, it's 2 wood, right? So you only need to do it 50 times. That's what I'm saying. We didn't do it 50 times. Even if we did it like 10, maybe 15 times in the demo, we damn sure didn't do it like 30 or something here. That's what I was talking about. I'm like, there's no way. Service is spotty right now, so I'm wandering off until we get into a hotel. But here's the thing. You can watch vertical while it's spotty. Oh, shit. I shouldn't have walked to the side. I think I'm in like a invisible wall stuck area now. Shit. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just turn around and we're gonna just follow the invisible wall until... Oh, you don't want to watch it vertical, Sass? It's right there on your phone. It's so good. I spent all this time getting it together. It's superior. Come on now. What are you doing? You don't want to join the superior format? Oh, that's interesting. We actually walked the long way around. Whoop. Okay, so Delilah is dead. Hey there, Delandi. What's it like in dead? Alright, this bad boy lit. Get out of here. That coffee big sizzling. Now what's really bothering me is that no one appears to be doing the dishes, which is pretty disgusting. Matter of fact, I'm actually surprised this place even has running water. Let's take a little sip of that cafe. Hell yeah. Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in Delilah? What you doing there, Delilah? And it's time for Delilah, Delilah. Alright, I was checking something really quick. Oh, that's new Delilah. That's not even this the old Delilah. She's dead. Well, technically, this lady might be old Delilah. How many times can I blast this coffee? I feel like you can just kind of keep hitting it. That's crazy. Hello, ma'am. Old Agnes. Good morning, my dear. I'm going to Jeremiah's Mass. You must have heard. But oh dear, I forgot something. There's a coin in my house. Could you please fetch it for me? Old superstition of mine. Yeah, let me blast this coffee's ass real quick. Hang on a second. I'm gonna take the axe with me though, if you don't mind. Even though it won't let me. So. Yeah, you will just keep drinking coffee until you right click and just put it away. That's crazy. Oh, they took my axe. Agnes, you got a crow problem. Yeah, whatever. She doesn't even know. Agnes, there was a man in your house. Also, she has the same horse painting as the other guys. This painting is familiar. Like a window. Everything out there is different. Well, that's true. But the whole thing, that's what I'm saying, though. That was my entire point before, was that, like, that horse, you could have just had a horse window in the first place. Pictures of her family. That could be Delilah. Maybe she ate Delilah. Because they were like, why don't you simply eat the smaller Agnes? What would you do if old like pilgrim looking ass 1700s man was just standing in your house and then disappeared? Would you try to go after him, or would you just like, damn, dude, there's a lot of like blends over here. I can't even smonk. Can I smonk? Cause like we got some good blend going on. They won't even let me smonk it up. Yeah, I gotta find that comfy chair for that one. Dude, what if this was actually real and the horse was real, but we are not real, eyes are real. I thought she left. I was like, way to go, Agnes. Way to be an asshole. Alright, Agnes, I gotta turn on this foghorn. Oh. What do you mean nobody wants a cross? She literally just said she did. Oh dear, thank you. Yeah, eat that. When I was young, I used to never cross this lake without a coin, you see. We used to call it the toll. Ever since he's gone, I haven't been using the ferry. Only when I need to. It's nothing like I remember anyways. There used to be just a rowboat here. It was dangerous, you see. It's very easy to get lost in the fog when you don't have the chains and cables. But we got used to it. That's how it was for generations. I still take the toll. Something we old folks still believe. Your turn now, young man. You shouldn't venture in the fog without your toll. It's bad luck otherwise. Yeah, just eat it. How this idiot gonna be like, I'm gonna eat this currency? Hang on a second. Even though technically it's not currency. They said specifically I should start the fog. Yeah, now you tell me to start the foghorn, even though I knew the best practices to put my stream in the bottom right. And you wouldn't let me do it. Ridiculous. All right, Agnes, we finna blast. You ready? Thanks for letting me eat coin, Agnes. I appreciate that. We always like that around here. We like a little coin eatage. Gotta pay the troll toll to get into that boy's hole. Gotta pay the troll toll to get in. Hold up. This would never happen with the old fairies. Well, excuse me. Give me a second. I gotta fucking open up this thing. Hang on. Gotta squinch it. All right, it's properly squinched. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lubricate it real quick. I don't have to lubricate it, I don't think. Actually, yeah, I guess you do have to give it a little bit of squidge. Nice. Fire it back up. Look at that. Clean. Oh, we're going to... we were going the wrong way. Just start going back. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, Agnes, I'm going home. I'm tired of whatever weird shit you talk about, eating coins and God knows whatever else. Like, I'm going home, dude. I'm not doing this. Hurry up, boy. The mass is starting soon. What will the others think if I'm late? Why don't you help me crank then, Agnes? With your drug-fueled coin rampage. Why don't you get over there? Why don't you start yanking? Push that chain a little bit. Dabble do you. Looking at my ass over there. Trying to do all his work. Again, this is that lady, like, you over there, like, trying to, like, mop a floor, and somebody's like, you missed this spot. But, like, why don't you eat it? I'm here. We're here. Get off the boat. Fucking go, then. Get off boat. There. We're here. What do you want? All right, I'm going to church. You dumbass can stay here. Tired of this. Going to Jeremiah's mass, says Carl. I was going to go fish. That bell's going to scare all the fish. Stupid church. God, high five, Carl. Let's get out of here. Agnes, you idiot. I'm going to the church. You're going to be late. They're going to make fun of you. They're going to be like, haha, good job, Agnes, you stupid. Way to go. Now you're never getting into heaven, Jesus. Oh, wait. Nice car over here. Dude. Agnes, get thine ass over here. That's where you need an achievement for doing that like 20 times and it's just annoying piece of shit. Like, that's me. Good evening, church. Good evening, churchgoers. I like that red door you got. That's nice. See, Delilah's not dead. She's right here. Told you guys she was good. Hey, hold up. Head up here. Guys, hang on. Stop the services for a second. I gotta see if I can get up here. Ladder's broken. I can fix that. I can fix that later. Daniel G, need to get out of this town. If the disease spreads, I might not get to see my family again. Dude, just move into the woods. I don't see Carl here, so typical of him. What, because he thinks this place is stupid? I wish the rest of our colleagues could make it. They couldn't afford to take even a day off. It hasn't been easy making a living since the war. Ominous. You hear that sound? Yes. I hear it in my dreams, too. That sucks, Delilah. I feel you, though. There's Franz. Good riddance. Okay, that was nice of you. Old Agnes says, I haven't been here in so long. How'd you beat me in here is the question, Agnes. You were definitely like 45,000 miles away. Please sit down. We'll start the mass soon. All right, Jeremiah. I'm getting in there. Hang on. Let me squunch. All right, I'm in. Jeremiah, you got some red in that door back there. I'm just letting you know. You probably are. You kidding? Who am I kidding? You already know, don't you? Stopping services. Okay, Amazon has been stopped. What are we talking about? Is it an experience? We got face cam under the chat window. Yeah, you like it? Look, I figured if I was going to cover up something, I may as well just cover up my face instead of the game, right? Because that's Twitch was originally invented to be a game streaming platform, so I figured cover up face with words. Oh, you just stopped the internet? Nice. Hell yeah, good. I never thought I'd be standing here at the shrine, and I wish I didn't have to. That Father Adam could be with us today. But I shall do my duty and protect our community. Only together we can overcome these trying times, but his situation doesn't look good. And I'm not sure if I should say this, but I know many of us are thinking the same thing. His condition seems awfully similar to the Scourge of 17. Himself, one of the few witnesses remaining of this scourge. Voiced his concern to me while he could still talk. He was afraid the scourge may return. Therefore, I would personally advise all residents not to leave the town. At least not until the doctor arrives. If he ever does arrive. If the Citadel cares for us at all, now let us pray. Fish. For Father Adam. For Foghorn Leghorn. Dude, I am looking at the the vertical thing, and yeah, this is terrible. I guess you could resize the chat at least. So like if you wanted to, you could technically like not really, never mind. That's even with the small chat, we're like completely covered up. That's worse than I thought it was gonna be. God have mercy on our souls. That's okay. You're verticaling, you don't need to see my face anyway. Getting the poor experience all around. What does that sound? The toll, man. Oh, it's Carl. The shore. I was just fishing and quickly come to the shore. Oh no. What you guys think? What you guys think is going on at the shore? You think it's scary stuff? Hope so. Shout out to the sprint being like not faster at all, which is hilarious. Everyone's there. What's going on? You could go over there, friends, but you didn't. Now, if I remember this from the demo, it's not gigantofish. Over here, there's a body in the water. I need help. What up, homie? You know, Carl, you could help me out here, man. Or don't. That's fine too. You know, whatever. Don't help me out. Whoop! Yeah, I got it, Carl. Yeah, you take your time. You take your time. You take your time. God help us. This is an act of the devil. This can't be happening in the fucking Foghorn again. The ferry must go. Damn. The death doesn't seem natural. If you look closely, there's a wound in the back of the head. Somebody had to do this on purpose. Sorry, I feel sick. Okay. I don't understand. How did this happen? God. Oh no, let's go turn off the foghorn, I guess. Can you please just go do your job? We'll take care of this situation. Yeah, I bet you will, Jeremiah, you lying ass. Lionette. Never trust the religious man. He got something to hide. You know it. I remember the game was like, nah, when you exit the house coming up and soft lock. Yeah, I should probably not do that this time. Foghorn was shut down when I leave. All right, Delilah, here I come. We're going on boat ride, and I'm gonna go through. Please, I have to get out of here. I know I shouldn't have returned. Or I knew I shouldn't have returned. It's just like in my dreams. It's him. I felt it at the sermon. It's the church. I have to get away from the church. I saw all this. I have to go away. Far away. I don't want to die. Girl, let's get out of here then. Place suck. Do you guys, does anybody remember the game Funeralopolis that we played like 2 years ago, I think? That was like insanely good. took place in like vaguely pseudo-Russian land, and we were in like the weird apartment and having to like translate like the signals, and there was like the weird shit going on underground. The church was like the good guys kind of because they were trying to like whatever, but not really. So that game is actually getting re-released on, or getting released on Steam. One more thing, please. Oh, thanks for the coins. You know the tradition, right? It'll keep us... We have to stop eating metal. This is not gonna work. But anyway, so that game's getting released on Steam, and it is it's now called Grobnopolis, which is an equally weird... Both of them are pretty bad names, but Grobnopolis is even worse. But it appears to be mostly the same game, but it is getting a Steam release, and it's being published by Critical Reflex, because Critical Reflex, for some reason, has like this really good bead on like just grabbing up games that will probably sell pretty well. That which lights the path will be your burden. The rejected will see it through. And be the cause. You don't have to understand. The answers are all the same as they always been. It was always about the hourglass. Dead body in the thing. I like how it let me... It was a dead body in the thing, and it let me pull the wrench out. That was pretty funny. It let me pull the wrench out of the box. It's like, oh, excuse me, dead body. I'd like to just grab this wrench over here really quick. Wonder what happens if you try to play darts during this segment. Oh, hell yeah. Well, that's good. You can still just play darts. Shit's going to hell, but... Oh, so close. Oh my god, dude, we're getting there. Oh, what? This is butts. One day we're gonna get it. I think we might need to walk up to the church for this, because the church is the one sounding the bell. We're gonna go up here and check first. That's where we're going. Sees a body. I can fix that. Okay, this was where I screwed up in the demo. I accidentally walked outside and like screwed up this entire sequence, so I'm gonna not do that this time. It's so cold. I should light the fireplace before heading out. I don't have any woad, so I have to go... Oh, wait. Maybe that was why I failed it last time. Is because I had to go back outside to go get woad. Yeah, because there's no woad, so we have to go back out and go do that anyway. Yeah, maybe we didn't break that last time, because I guess you kind of had to come out here anyway. No! No, the dog! Well, that's pretty sad. Thank you for the wood. How'd I get here? This is all just topsy-turvy at this point. I wish I could just forget about all this. Yeah, me too, man. I just accidentally axed a dog. It's pretty sad. We need to keep our eyes open. Okay, you do that. Everyone agrees that it was intentional. How else could it happen? The circumstances, the wound in his head. An outsider makes for an easy target. Dumped in the water. Carl, you sure you haven't seen anything? What do you mean? Surely I would know if I did. Situation's crazy. Maybe Daniel did. Maybe that's why he left. No way. Oh. Has anyone seen Delilah? God, what is she up to now? That girl better not be doing anything stupid. I'm sure she's fine. Oh, she left, dude. Bruh, she left. How can it be that none of us saw anything? Father Adam and now this? This is insane. What the hell are we gonna do? What about you, sassy lady? We have to get to the bottom of this. You sure you didn't see anything? No. Figures. What do you mean? What the hell is that supposed to mean?
And then Delilah was in New York City. I was in New York City, and tonight is New York City, New York City.
Music's good in this too. It's got just enough oomph. Oh, you're playing a game on your phone? Well, you should have been vertical, and then you would have seen it. So, way to go. Way to go. You're not in the future with us in vertical mode. Thank you very much. keep our eyes open. What about you, man? You're standing up. You seem like you got something to say. He didn't. All of this is just too much. I want to go back to fish. You deserve a break too. You should come with me next time. Carl not going anywhere near you, dude. You're just gonna fucking kill me. Hope Delilah's safe. I know she always carries her toll. I'll be honest, I'm a bit scared. No problem, Peterson. That's cool. It's a little scary out there. Dude, they are sucking my camera over there. That is hilarious. Look at this. You turn and it's like, you gotta go over there. That's pretty funny. You don't see a lot of games do that, actually. Passenger. Oh my god, they're just like, doesn't matter what button you hit. You could hit any button you want and it just keeps sucking you in here. That's pretty funny. Hungry as the well. I don't have a toll on me, so I'm going in. Yeep. I tain't got no toll, so I'm just hopping in, dude. There you go, Rogue. Yeah, turn that monitor sideways. Turn your keyboard sideways. Turn everything sideways. Vertical is that's it. That's the future. Hello there. Didn't expect you here. Fine day, isn't it? Of course, besides the body. Fresh smell of soil after rain. Petrichor. I smell that in the air. It smells refreshing. Like a new beginning. I'm leaving town. Leave all this behind. Go back to my family. Pretty excited, actually. Wait a minute. How did I get here? Daniel G, you're killing me, dude. Oh! Kenny G, you're in the well! Oh, no. Hey, guys. Dead body in the well. Can you hear us? Are you all right down there? How'd you end up here? There. Grab the rope and come up. Oh, there's a dead down here. All right, well, I'm coming up then, I guess. You okay? How'd you fall down there? All these recent events. We're all disoriented lately. Be careful out there. Daniel's down there! What are you talking about? Daniel left the town already. You must have hit your head really hard. Oh, God. One of those days I'm going to burn that piece of shit horn to hell. I hope you're well enough to work. Hell yeah, man. What? Open the well up, you dumbass. There's a man in there. Hope you're not too hurt. We should go fishing again. But I guess you're a little busy, right? Yeah, I'm a little busy right now. Yeah. Dealing with the Foghorn situation and all that. You know, just normal stuff. Somebody poisoned the watering hole. Take me down to the paradise shitty where the shit is clean and the shit is pretty. When is the Foghorn man, though? I don't know. Probably, How'd I get over here? This is out of control. I can't even go to sleep in peace. I just keep showing up on, like, the shoreline somewhere. Try to use boat. Boat doesn't even work. Okay, am I allowed to chop wood this time without the dog being dead? Is that chill? I know it needs to be done this time. Well, don't give me any new ideas, because you know how the movie industry is going. It's gonna be like, those shitty internet memes. That's some good movie material right there. Because the real question is, when is the Cage Face film? When's that happening? To support the dude that made Cage Face, I would go see it. Because remember, they did that like prequel to Cage Face that was actually really good, and I was really proud of them. Because they did like a wonderful job with that game, and it like actually made me like Cage Face all the more, even though Cage Face is kind of silly, but still. Hide the body. Alright, well, I mean, I got this box right here, I guess. Come on, Delilah. Hey there, Delilah. What's it like in the box? All right, and go. Oh shit, the door's getting banged on too. That's scary. Elijah, are you the ferryman? I rang the horn, but no one came. I guess you grow numb to it after a while. I'm Dr. Elijah. Me and my apprentice need to ride town immediately. Are you okay? You look like you just saw a ghost. No, it wasn't a ghost. It was dead body. That's what it was. You guys mind if I chop a little wood real quick? Never mind, I guess. I thought the body was gonna be in there. I was like, body's in there. Who is this? It's Dick. God, Dick is small. I like cars, but fairies are cool. Have you ever driven a car? Hell yeah. Cool. No problem, Dick. It's like that over there. That's a small dick. It sure is eerie out here. Surprisingly cold. Maybe it's just the fog. Yeah, maybe it's just fog, dude. Let's go. Another body out there? Brother, there's another body. Can I get that? Guys. There's a body out. Sure is eerie out here. And so, guys, there's a body over there. You guys want to get it? We not getting the body? Alright, dude. I guess I'll just keep going then. Guess I will just keep. Man, there's like 50 of them out here, and they're all Jesus pose. What do you think about this, Dick? You suck, Dick. Hate you. Dick, there's like 90 bodies out here. Y'all. We gotta do something about this. 55 body out here. And it's vibrating a lot, so. Body is my problem because I'm gonna start running over. He's clipping into the ferry. What do you mean it's not my job? Hey, everybody. It's a lot of, I mean, in this case, literally everybody. I mean, that's a, all right, well. Can I still see him out here? Ah, it's just a couple ducks now. That's kind of nice. Hey, Carl! My man, I thought you were dead. Weird looking doctor. Oh yeah, I had my spare rod on the porch, but the darn thing went missing all of a sudden. Let me know if you find a rod somewhere, we can finally go fishing again. Most def, my man, most def. I will definitely find your rod for you. I found a dick on the boat, but not a rod. Found a little fish trap over here, that's nice. Got some duck. I would assume that if we find the rod, it's gonna be somewhere by the waterfront. That's where we keep showing up. So that would be the assumption. That would be the assumption at this point. If you find my rod somewhere, just let me know. Don't forget to grab it. Well, that's scary. I didn't find the rod, but I found the horizon's edge. So that's a little scary. Man, what are you scooping? What is this? What's happening over here? Is this like a corpse pile? Howdy. What you doing on the corpse pile over here? You just kind of... Can I get up there with you? No? Okay. Oh, hey! This tar is surely taking its time. First drops of tar should be here soon. Any moment now. I think you can kind of get my excitement here. It's probably the same for you, waiting new people to take cross. No, we don't have a good time. We don't enjoy. That's cool. Maybe making some tar. That's nice. That's good. Who tarring on the pile? Whatever, that over there just looks like clean energy production, in my opinion. That looks like that's some clean stuff. That's big. That's big green. All right, we found coffee in the toilet at one point, or some blend of tobacco. Either one, they're basically the same thing. And so, you know, the doctor's been treating Father Adam all day. I wonder what he thinks of our town. Probably thinks we suck. Probably thinks this place is ass. Hey, did you see the doctor? I told him he can stay at your cabin. I gave my own room to the kid. I hope that's okay. Oh, well, actually, it was a kid. So Dick Richard was he's real. Yeah, he actually was like a baby. I thought he was just a small man. Hope the foghorns aren't distracting the doctor too much. They could drive a man crazy if you're not used to him. Isn't the doctor tired from the road? He should come drink with us. Adam isn't going anywhere. He should not be helping the sick man right now. What he should do is come get drunk. Like, yeah, do it. little piece of shit. Give me that. Look what I found, a fishing rod. It's mine now. Bitch, it's not. You're scary. What do you mean I'm scary? I'm trying, it's not your fucking... Look what you did. Look what you did. If you hadn't stolen the damn fishing rod, we wouldn't be fish slapping right now. Look what you did. Now you're gone. Ain't that just some shit? The kid come in here, he's like, oh, found this fishing rod. You're like, give me that rod, that's not yours. He's like, oh, oops, welcome to the fish hole. This guy, you could at least put him back in the water. For God's sake, he's over here flapping, trying. I can't even put him back in the water. He won't let me do it. I am the darkness in your lungs, circulating in your blood, crawling in your sleepless mind. Thanks, fish. We appreciate you. All right. Oh, what's that? All right. Expensive tobacco, but this one smells awful. Yeah, no tobacco ever smelled bad, that's for sure. Not a single tobacco ever smelled bad. What happens if you, like, kind of get in here? Can you get in here? Oh, another flappy fish. My gills drenched in dirt, your lungs full of tar. We don't belong here. I agree, you gotta get you guys back out in the water. This place sucks. She steals your youth. The sips you took will reveal the truth. Oh, like the coffee? Trapped in the endless night, rowing the darkest skies. Replace the oldest ones. All right, we could. It's up to y'all. Light the path, crave the land. Hungry is the well. I appreciate that they gave make most of the fish lines. That's good. The doctor's been treating. Oh, guys, nothing weird's going on in there. By the way, I'm just letting you know that everything in there is totally normal. So everything there is just fine. A-okay. Everything's just fine. Let's take another shot at darts really quick. That might be a good idea. Oh! You gotta be kidding me. Is that not Bullseye? Come on. That's crazy. I'm so pissed. Are you kidding? Oh my god, dude. Oh well. Alright, so I'm assuming they're treating Father Jerami, that he's probably like Father Abraham or whatever his name was. We're gonna go, I guess we'll go check it out over here. Locked! What? Dude, come on. Let me get up in there. Come on now. Alright, so we're not allowed to do that. I was checking to see if there was any like tobacco in the church pews, because that felt like a oh. How you doing? You hit your head pretty bad last time I saw you. Can I help you somehow? Looking for a fishing rod. Saw a young lad carrying it. Maybe. Whoops. Apparently we found the fishing rod too early. All right, so let's go take this back to Jonathan Carl or whatever his name was. I don't remember where he was. Oh, he's over here. Yeah, we got it. Carl, I found your penis. Found a rod? Perfect. Let's go catch some big ones. An absolutely beautiful morning for fishing. Can you feel the breeze? It's like a whisper. It's telling me that we're the greatest fishermen alive. Sit back, I'll let you handle it. All right, yeah, throw the bait and all right. Good. Can I recast this? This is a bad throw. Carl, can I redo this? I guess not. This is my life now. Well, okay then. Get him! Caught one already? A carp! Classic. In the Citadel, they would sniff at it. Oh, would they be like... great when you prepare it right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna throw this bad boy out this way. Woo! That was a big damn. Look at that cast. Crazy. What is a man but a miserable pile of butts? Okay. Whoa, bass already? That's one of the best. Lucky man you are. Let's see what else you can catch. See what else you can blast. Hell yeah. It's good-ish. That's a nice butt. All right, that's a good emote. Thank God somebody made that. Otherwise, I mean, the internet would be a worse place. Oh, hell yeah. Be careful, that's a birch conger. Very poisonous, don't even touch it. Can't eat them, Citadel buys them. They must use them for medicine or something. They pay a good coin for these, they're only found in this lake. Taboo to catch them, actually. Old folk believe they're sacred. Hallucinogenic in small doses, they used to use them in rituals. Don't tell anyone I kept this one. Dude, we probably made, like, fish coffee out of that. That's pretty sick. Good, Jigga Crow. That's Smeeple from Burger Town throwing it back. That's good. Or that from the childhood. God, good old Smeeple from Burger Town. Another carp. Of course it would be another carp. I'm surprised you could catch the. You think that's enough? I think we caught enough. Let's leave the fish in peace. There's still fish here when we come back later. That sucks because I was really going to try casting the line through the boat, but unfortunately I didn't get that. Carl, what? Father Adam woke up. Everyone went to see him. Are you going to join? Come to church. God damn it. Let the poor man die in peace. I swear to God, I'm going to blacklist you from the inn. Get your ass to church right now. I guess I'm going to the church. Let me tie the boat. You want to go see him? Don't wait for me. You can go. I'll be there soon. But you go fishing again later. Yeah, you got it, Carl. Let's not do that, because that was terrible. I hate everything. All right, Melinda, do not fucking yell at me. I'm going to the damn church to go see Father Dead. So just give me a second. Can't even smoke my tobacco. Oh, dude, I know that too. That's the kanji from Smeeple Street. One at a time, one at a time. He's still very weak. Let him rest. The doctor advised. What the was that supposed to say advised, but it said advised? You may go in. Adam's been asking for the ferryman. Let him through. Why? And also, why are you floating? Get on the ground. Tired of this. This dude brought his small dick with him. Oh, it's you. Good thing you came. He started asking for the ferryman as soon as he woke up. You may go in, but try not to exhaust him too much. Oh, by the way, there's only one bed available. They told me I could stay in your cabin. I told Dick to stay at the inn. The boy would get scared at your cabin. It's getting late already. I'll wait by the shore. We can go as soon as you're ready. Okay, stop talking to me then. I'll leave. Hello? Hey, man. How you feeling? What are you walking here to start hitting him with the broom? You're like, come on now. I know you spooky. Dude, you looking good. Come in, Thomas. Come in. Did you figure it out? I don't have much time left, Thomas. We don't have much time left. Do not be afraid, Thomas. Your sins will be forgiven. But it's our only way to stop the scourge. I ever tell you guys I had a friend who used to say scourge? If you don't figure it out, they're all going to die. Exercise caution, yet be ruthless. You're doing this for a higher cause. I made the decision. It's my sin. May God forgive us. All right, dude. High five. You got any Jesus in here? Sometimes we use that to ward off the demons, but I don't think you have a. I don't think you have any Jesus in here. So that's probably why we're having a hard time, to be honest with you, because you got no Jesus. You'll never get this one, dude. Who's that? That's Smooth. That's Smooth Menace. Smooth Menace of Venice. I know him. I saw him at the convention. All right, girl. What are you doing over here? Didn't you leave? Hi. Long time no see. Are you still having nightmares? I'm afraid they come true. I was so scared. I thought I was the victim, the object, powerless. Then it happened and I saw it. It's beautiful. There's a whole other world out there, something much bigger, where it actually matters. And I finally got it. I'm not afraid anymore. I'm not just a victim in this. I'm sorry for what I'm about to do. I could say I chose you because you were a better fit, because you remind me of him, or because he's corrupted. But that would be a lie. He did what he had to do, just like how you did what you had to do. Maybe I just want to have an effect, have it be my choice. Maybe I just like being the subject, like this is my story. Maybe I just want revenge. I want to show you that world too, and I will see it through. I want to show you that world too, and I will see it through. It is interesting though. Is that a knife? Girl, what you doing with that knife? Hang on a second, is that a knife? Or you do have that knife. Alright, well, you wanna smoke? Alright, good deal, good deal. I'm keeping my eyes on you though. Cause you know, I see you with that kniff. You're not gonna get me. Ha ha! Well, this sucks. The door, who locked it? Bye, cock. All right, real quick, while that foghorn be blasting, we're gonna try to swing out a quick dart. All right, this time we got it. Balls. 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 I tried. Gave it a shot. Gave it a shot. Howdy, howdy. Let's go back. It's getting late. Wasn't there someone else living on your side of the lake? Yeah, old Agnes was over there. Ah, that's who she was. Let's visit her quickly. I want to ask her about this scourge. Yeah, bro. We can do that. You're an idiot though for wanting to do that. That's dumb. Honk back. Ooh, it's pretty good. You see that? Let's go before it gets dark. Yeah. Let's go before it gets dark. I'm gonna keep on hitting it though. Remember to switch to vertical for maximum immersion. Oh no. It's the ghost of RGB separation. So this scourge, it hasn't returned until now? Yes, the new fairy brought its troubles. But we thought the worst had passed, you see? What about those days wore me down? Peace upon his soul. That's when I lost my dear beloved, you see? To the scourge? Who are we to say? One day he was just gone. Some said he drowned. On the calmest day of the autumn, and my husband was no amateur ferryman. Oh, Agnes. Scourge. Only a few other cases come to mind. You can go. I'll join you at the hut after I'm done. Agnes, you cool with this bitch? Because he's a bitch. I miss my beloved. All right, man. If you kill Agnes, though, we're going to have to hit you with an axe. Go to sleep. Every time the game tells you go to sleep, there's going to be some weird shit that happens that inadvertently makes you not go to sleep, which is nice. We always like to not be able to accomplish our goal, you know. What if I just left? Damn. No, nobody wants to cross. Like, I do. There's a crow up on the roof. A couple crows out here, actually, just chilling. All right, let's get some fuego wood. Great. Now what? Dude, I was chopping some wood. What are you doing? Interrupting my ass. Good morning. I'd like some coffee before we head back to town. Bro, I haven't even been to sleep. All right, well, let's hit it. All right, well, hold up. Let's blast. All right, here you go. Lighting that wood with just a simple match is hilarious to me. Well, one of these days we're going to do these dishes. It's going to be really good when we do. Here you go. Good morning. I'd like some coffee, but... Cool? What are you doing, you idiot? Stop banging your head. You stupid. I'm gonna get some more coffee really quick. You want some? Alright, well, keep on. Keep on at it. And I'm gonna pop this bad boy in here real quick, and I'm gonna set this down. What? Is that an eel? Why is there an eel in the coffee? Alright, well, I'm gonna keep going. You just... Hang on a second. I'll get you some coffee. You're gonna be feeling much better after that. Alright, you just wait right there. Coffee will be done. Coffee will be done here in just a second. Alright. Hey! I knew if I made coffee, he'd be alright. Told you guys he was gonna be alright. Alright, what's this say? God have mercy on my soul. Hope Father's right. Father's always right. Must figure out the ritual. Day 1. The foreigner was an easy target. Body washed up to the shore. This is bad. Really bad. May he be rewarded in heaven. Daniel's leaving town. No one would look for him. The well is not the answer. The girl came back. I saw it with my own eyes. Could the coins be the answer? Maybe. There's something really funny about being able to just, like, get the coffee rolling. Just get the coffee going and be like, that looks like some bullshit over there, so I'm gonna go ahead and just heat me up a cuppa. Go and do it. Not even allowed to close the door. Okay, it's the same thing from earlier. What about that body? You think that's chilling? Nah. Dude, I knew they had me drinking eel. Classic. Dang, can't axe. Oh well. This is the end. She wants revenge. Take the toll. Take the toll. Yeah, alright. The ferry must go. It shall. Oh, well, I mean, do you want the axe? My head hurts. Well, yeah, I mean, you've got to do better on the next support situation, because if you don't, I mean, obviously your head's gonna be hurting. I mean, look at this. This is ridiculous. All right, anyway. Do you want another cup of coffee before we... All right, I'm gonna head out. Can I oil you? All right, good deal, good deal. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna moisten really quick. I'm gonna make sure this thing rips. All right, here we go. Dude, Elijah over there, dude, he's dead as shit. I mean, he's not dead. At least he's like alive, kind of. All right, so the wheel has to break here, like the crank, because if it doesn't, then that mechanic is gonna feel really weird. Because I feel like we've like barely used it. Oh, it's Delilah. Hey, Delilah. What's it like in New York City? Delilah? All right, cool. I'm gonna keep... Oh, wait. Up there it is. Gotta fix it now. Okay. Who let water in me boat? This is out of control. Can't even get a fucking chance. I gotta moisten everything up over here. Letting water in me ferry. Well, great. I'm gonna pop this bad boy back on. Oh. Uh-oh. I'm gonna keep on turning it, though. I got a good feeling that this is gonna be A-okay. All right, yeah, just keep on bringing it. All right, easy. Yep. All right, well, that's unfortunate. Oh, we're good. Oh, no, I'm not good. Just trying to crank it, dude. Just trying to get a little cranky. Trying to crank a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Get in there. All right, real ass footage of plays. It's like some good like FMV quality too. I like that. This is some 144p right here. Actually, this is closer to like this is like some hit clips. Okay, so we're back here. This is where we originally started. This is where we lit the match. Unfortunately, I never got to smoke my peep. Game did not seem to want to let me do that. You know what's crazy is this part looks very Amnesia. Oh, it's the tar pit. All right. My clothes smell of tar. Well, yeah, they... Oh. Whoops. Danny, I walked in the tar pit. Danny. It stings your eyes. No, I'm united with my family. It's been long. Danny, I went in the tar pit by accident. I apologize. That was not the way it was supposed to be. I told Walmart that Nick's been saying a lot of "Hey there, Delilah," and he told me not to sing it in a threatening tone. Oh. Well, you can make a recording of any of the times that I've done it and just play it back for him. Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in Delilah? Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in Delilah? Delilah. Was I supposed to like go into the? I think it'd be like we like keep walking there, but I guess not. There's probably like a little like area for each of the people that died. Every time I hear vocal stem, I always think of like the music production term, which means like stems are typically portions or chunks of song, whether it be like vocals or instruments that you can then use to like make like remixes and stuff out of. Every time I hear stem, I always think of that. I'm like, oh, we remixing? It's like, I'm not blasting out a quick remix. I think it might be kind of fun. Close smell of tar, it seeps into the dirt, into the water, fills my lungs, stings my eyes. No, I'm united with my family. It's been long, so long. All right, we lit the flame over here. And I can go into the tar. And there's the door. We don't want the door. I'm just gonna keep walking, I guess. Like straight away from the door. Maybe that's where I do. There might be, yeah, maybe there's more. There might be more in the room, but I think there was only one. Let's go back and check. There might be one back there. Let's go back and check. The tar is transparent, so I guess there's nothing going on there, but that's fine. Okay, I think we do have some other doors over here. Okay, so these are all for, yeah, the people who died. Okay, this must be where either Agnes. Okay, it's Agnes. I was gonna say Agnes or Delilah. I felt his presence in my chest, like he's out there. You see, it fades. He's not coming back, is he? Just like the birch you see. That's sad. That's like the saddest shit ever. I think it's like old people that have been like with their partner for like 900,000 years, and when that partner passes away, and it's like the saddest thing ever. Because generally that means it was two people that actually gave a shit about each other, you know? So it's always a bummer. How many matches we got? Probably enough. Church is looking a little rough, dude. It's my sin. I have to live with it. I have to die for it. Just like the others before me. Like the others before him. It was the only way. God have mercy on my soul. I hope whatever he did, like... Oh, God, I screwed that up. I don't even know what I just did. Too bad than a ghost! Yep. Sad. I mean that seriously. Like, that is like so sad. The concept of somebody being, like, old as hell and losing their little person that they were supposed to be with. All right, we got one more door. Let's see what we got here. So we did Daniel Fish. I am Plague. Okay, well that's a nice name. I am eternal, the beginning and the end. I spread to the disease. I am the only reality. I don't think I want to light a memorial for you, Fish. You suck. Fish is like, yo, light my candle. I'm like, I don't want to. You sucked. He's like, I am famine. I am destruction. It's like, you're not getting a sconce then. You don't get one. You gotta be a nice person to get a sconce. Or a brazier. I mean, I guess you do have like your little fish trap over here. You could have realistically been in that. Also, could have been the guy. Could have been the fish that we fished up. Hey, the grating's gone. Here we go. Into the whale. Or what at least looks like the whale. Uh-oh. A lot of ghost up in this piece. It's the dog! Oh my god. How are we gonna light a thing for the fish, but we didn't light it up for the dog? You know what I'm saying? There seems to be nothing in your satchel. Oh, we vomiting up now? That's good. I forgot my toll. I'm just waiting. I'm so lost. Well, hang on, I want to talk to those guys too. How long till I get across? I guess we are gonna end up being like the ferryman of the dead or some shit. Oh, there's the spooky guy that was in Agnes's house. Unless... Let's go talk to the dog. I hope he just says woof. Pet the dog again. Where am I? Well, we did vomit up a coin, and we had a couple more. We ate like 2 or 3. Another passenger. No, I didn't think this day would come. You made it, lad. I thought the right would be lost after me. With all this modernity. Look at your clothes. Look at those hands. They're soft, but you will learn. You will harden. The well is never wrong. You'll have plenty of time to learn. Maybe even more than you take. Now, lad, I wish we could talk more, but the time has come. I will light the path. We must depart. We get those homies back there? No? Not even just the dog? I think that would actually be pretty cool if this game did have like a semi-peaceful, goodish ending. That's always refreshing in indie horror games where it's like very bleak and whatever, and then it kind of gets like a little bit of a good ending in there. Could be fun sometimes. Actually, I prefer that. Depending on the situation, I tend to. Well, never mind. We're gonna get our ass eat. I tend to prefer that probably over turbo bleak dark ending sometimes. Mainly because it's a little bit harder to pull off, I think. And feel satisfying still. New servant of the old god, I am despair. I am betrayed. Obey my command, servant. I shall release thee. The well has cried for a steward. The wrong one was sent to me, for she couldn't carry the eternal light. Now she has slain thee. A ferryman must serve me, the oarsman will be freed, and you will be burdened. Take what he has to his name. You shall be free once more. You will be forgotten. Until a new one is born. Meanwhile... No, you bona fide his ass. Don't do that. Alright, well, I guess I'll grab this. Okay, so we replaced the Bonitis man over there. Discord light mode. Dog. Alright, that's cool. Dog show back up. Alright. This is the end. Look up. I'm doing it. It is happening again. Dogbert. Toll will be paid. The passengers, witnesses. Of this small world, the set changes, yet the actors remain. Their paths must be lit. There must be a ferryman. And me? I made a mark in this story until eternity. Dog, 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 dog. Oh, there's a church. It's all like turbo flooded. Who jumping off the bridge? Come on now. Somebody gotta clean that up. Come on, homie. The dog is just glued to this. He's like, I'm here. We're good. Eh. I'm trying to yankle this dude's ankle, but... Oh, there we go. We're taking his coin. Okay. His toll. Gotta pay the troll toll. Get into that boy's hole. Gotta pay the troll toll to get in. It's been good so far, man. I like this. All right. A little weird, but you know what? It's pretty good. I like this. Still not really sure what's up with like the baby doctor, man. I don't know what's up with him, but actually made by a few more. Oh wow, this is made in Godot. Holy shit, nice. Remember what I said about Godot? One of those things where it's like, if it's made in Godot, the chances of it being higher quality is probably up there. Because Godot, it takes a little bit more to learn than something like... A little bit more to learn and a little bit less user-friendly than Unity and Unreal, so... I feel like if you're going into it, you're probably going to be a little bit more invested. Like, I've noticed there's a lot less Godot, like, asset flip bullshit out there than there is for, like, Unity and Unreal. It was good, though. I liked it. You don't want test? That was a good one, Terminus. I like that. That was tough. How long were you cooking that? Yeah, it was good, man. All right, cool. That was great. That was about exactly where I hoped it'd be when we did the demo, because I was kind of thinking, like, you know, wondering where that would kind of fall as far as the just kind of the general, you know, feel. It looks like there are a couple other achievements. There was one to get all of the variants of Smunk, which is unfortunate because we did not get that. There's an achievement to find a moose, and there is an achievement to not give the letter. But I don't think that changes the... there does not appear to be, like, multiple endings, because it does seem like the ending is just to finish the game, so those appear to just be achievements. Yeah, I think that's a good game. I worry about this because it is under 2 hours. I always worry about stuff like this because there are a lot of assholes out there that would purchase games like this, and then I've said this before, they'll purchase games like this and then refund them. And what sucks about that is I appreciate games that have that are able to have, like, the brevity to just be like, we're going to be like an hour and a half long, maybe an hour, and it's going to be a great little experience, and, you know, whatever, and that just be it. But that's a gamble on Steam, because there are pieces of shit that'll buy this kind of stuff and then just be like, oh, I'll just return it, or like whatever, if it's under 2 hours. So sometimes you'll find games pad for a little bit longer than 2 hours. But yeah, no, this is good. It was really good. I think they did a wonderful job. This is definitely one of those studios that I am 100% going to be keeping an eye on, because this was like $8 maybe. And this kind of, like, whole experience, while this game isn't like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing I've ever done, I think it's really good. Like, it's really solid. And I think that, like, I love when indie horror is like this. I feel like a bunch of different, like, types of indie horror stuff, and, like, because indie horror can encompass all kinds of things. It can encompass, like, shitty 4-player co-op friend slop game, or it can have stuff like this, or it could have, like, Space Between by Christoph Frey, or it could have, like, you know, all kinds of crap, right? That can encompass a lot of different stuff. But I think this kind of thing has always been, like, my favorite. I think this is I love, like, these, like, experiences that are, like, 45 minutes to, like, maybe 2 hours, and they've got, like, a really, really well built world. It's got good audio, it's got good visuals, and you just kind of walk away from it being like, that was pretty dang good. Like, you know, that was cool. Like I said, this one's not going to be like, oh man, this is going to live in my memory forever, but good. It's a good game, and I kind of wish I kind of wish more were, like, kind of in this like space, as opposed to... Never did figure out how to smunk. I thought we'd be able to smunk, but I guess not. But yeah, this was good. I like this a lot. I enjoyed the hell out of it. So thought it was pretty dang cool, man. Pretty dang cool. I read it up in a tizzy about that. What are we talking about? Oh, about people returning games, like, under, like, 2 hours. I haven't heard of it very much lately, but yeah, I thought that too, about the smonking requires sitting. So I tried to use, like, the one chair that I remember seeing that we could sit in to smonk, and we couldn't smonk in that one. So I don't know where you're supposed to smog, but I guess it is part of the thing. And like I said, there's a couple little extra achievements. There was one to find a moose. I did not find a moose. That is also a hidden achievement. There was to get the bullseye, which I thought we got, but I guess not. And of course, there's Dark Passenger, which is not get the letter, and Tarlung to collect all the variants of tobacco, which I don't know where the other one would have been, because I felt like we squunged around pretty good. So, you know, I was kind of surprised that we didn't find it. So, and you know what? Even though I was noodle goosing around a little bit, we actually did not get out of bounds once, which is again pretty impressive. I mean, granted, I wasn't like sitting over there sweating trying to do it, but you know, I always think that's impressive when I don't just automatically fall out of bounds from doing some goofy shit. So I gotta say kudos on that too, because that's tough to do sometimes, man. To make it like reasonable enough that I'm not just like able to like just blast out of bounds real quick. Like, oops. You still keep hearing Genshin Impact when you say, oh, because of Genshin Impact? Hell yeah. It's okay. It's not brain rot. I made that joke immediately, so you're not. Well, if you do have the brain rot, then I also have the brain rot, which is probably the case. I feel like I do also have the rot of the brain. I feel so tired. I should make some coffee. Nice. Oh shit! You don't even need to put that much wood in there for the kuhi. A kohei. Kwahwa. Can't squinch that much. You missed an entire moose. I wonder where the moose even shows up. Because, yeah, I feel like we were squidging around pretty good, and we still didn't see moose. That's pretty interesting. Try not drinking coffee? I already did. It says, I need coffee. Please. The game make you get coffee before you walk out. Gotta listen to this shit. Hey, dog. I'm glad dog made it in the afterlife with us. That was nice. Hell yeah, girl, pop on. Oh, yep. Drink your coins. drink your coins. It's good for your safety. Why'd I restart? I'm just poking around a little bit while I talk about it. I'm allowed to restart. I'm just putzing around for a second. What happens if you don't wave to the man? That's probably one of my favorite things. This is one of those like moments of stupid little unimportant thing that doesn't matter that you can do that ends up being important, and because it's important to the world building. The fact that you can stop and you can go over there and be like, "Hey man," you just wave real quick. I often talk about that during Halloween stuff, especially because I feel like I think it's really cool to like those like dumb little things that exist. They seem dumb, and they kind of are, but they contribute so much to just the world in general that like it's just awesome that they exist sometimes. So pretty good stuff, man. Pretty good stuff. It's also interesting that you can skip the cutscenes there. That's surprising. Thank you, Jigakuro, for another $2. Hey there, $2. What's it like in $2? What you doing, $2? What you like in $2? Oh! What you doing in $2? $2. Maybe you have to like walk out in the. I wonder where Moose is. Bullseye was a pain in the ass too, because that was a little bit tough. I'm definitely not going to collect all the whatevers, because that just seems like a huge pain in the ass, so... Balls. Oh my god, we've gotten so close. This is ridiculous. It just... Oh my god, if you click too quick, it'll just, Oh, that's butts. Gotta be careful, man. We've been like almost there a couple times. It's tough. But that one like kind of came back, you know? Cool. That was really good. Good for me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Too much. Too much. God. Yeah, I gotta get this. This is gonna drive me crazy. The failure follows me. But that one we threw, I swear to God, that was a bullseye. I'm shocked that wasn't it. Looked like it was dead on. Fart. Fart. Ugh. Oh, come on. Honestly, the fact that we got two, like, back-to-back like that, that's pretty good. Split that dart. Fucking hell. Oh my God. That's way too high. I think I see roughly where I can put it. I think right there. Maybe if I... Get out of here. Come on. Yes. Come on now. Big money. They look over there like the foghorns like going off and shit. They're like, what the hell about the ferryman? I'm like, oh, it's no biggie. He's just throwing dart, I guess. That's what... Eat butt. Are you kidding? It's like slightly to the left there, and then you gotta like... Oh my God. What? You gotta be kidding. Was it not? It wasn't. It's like right below it. Oh, that's just... That's too far left. Get out of here. Get... Are you... You gotta be joking. That was crazy. What? Okay. Poop. Poop. Okay. One more attempt. This is it. Then I'm out of here because it doesn't matter. Close. Close. Okay, I'm done. All right, well, that was Foghorn's Drown. I thought it was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. I thought that was very, very well put together. Yeah, I think that was fantastic. There's an actual bull near. Yeah, you can just throw it in an actual bull. I think that'd probably be like a reasonable thing to do, right? Just a real quick actual bull. Chuck it, hit him in the eyeball. What do these clips look in glorious vertical? Glorious vertical. All right, we got like 19 links to look at. It's 45 of them to be specific, actually. There's Wimdy. There's 17 links over here. Whoops, wrong thing. Didn't open the right way because this just gives up. Two old guys in the gym sauna chatting away in Arabic. Obviously, I got no idea what they're saying until one of them goes, parallel parking, inshallah. Inshallah indeed, brother. we got Normalsville. For my 28th birthday, I'm dumping 28 number tennis balls for you all to find in an epic scavenger hunt. I'm so glad you got over your fear of flying for me. Of course, babe, only a sign from God could keep me from getting to New York City tonight. Oh, shit. Damn, 9/11 too. What a specific comic. That is pretty good. Only 5 more minutes of darts. Oh, my God. Piece of Viking poetry with traces of cats and dogs. Seen at the Musée de Normandie in Caen Castle. Let's see. Back in the day, pets already ruined their owner's artwork. Ruined, made better. It's very humanizing to imagine some poor potter in the past screaming, "No, bad kitty!" somewhere in Scandinavia. If it was ruined, the artisan wouldn't have baked it. That's a delightful point you've just made. This person chose to bake and keep their cat's artistic contribution. I was in Spain once, and there was a building with a tile that had been laid down in Roman times. It had a dog's paw print, and the thing was, after the dog did that print, the wet tile was dried and then fired, then shipped. And then laden for 2,000 years, every person who encountered the tile thought, "Aw, paw print," and kept it. Vast agreement by thousands of people over the centuries in memory of a dog only one of us could have met. Love that tile. That is pretty funny. Little dog print. Dog and or cat print. In that case, I think that's a dog. Or at least I'm pretty sure anyway. Might be a cat actually. Could be. Oh. Thank you, Estigats, for the hydrates. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go refill some coffee and oh no, there's no BRB for the no BRB for the Verticles. Oh, what are we gonna do? We have to get it. Hang on. Easy. Hell is it? It's vertical. Fuck, now I gotta, dude, this sucks. The fact that you can't fucking Control Z this shit. Thank you for the links. I appreciate it. Could you imagine if I ever stopped doing links in Jigakuro just because I can't even access the fucking BRB thing because it's like it's underneath this shit, and again, since this is like third party whatever, I straight up cannot get it, and I can't even like undo when I grab the wrong thing. This is so fucking frustrating. Oh my god. Okay, yes, I see the BRB. Alright, there it is. I managed to get it. There you go, there's your BRB for Verticles. BRB isn't an image in OBS. It is an image in OBS. I have to add it to the vertical scene. Because, you know, gotta get them Verticles. The urinal in an I-95 rest stop bathroom. Siri's voice from my back pocket. Turn left. Man had left me. Please don't. Good. That happened. Might have. It was I-95. It might have absolutely happened. Who knows? Speaking of cats, my new addition does this adorable thing. When she wants pets, she'll come up and try to pet you, so you know what she wants. Hank did. This was made a while ago. You just donate the text description to memes until you decide what's worse. Or that's worse? Nah, I'd just ignore it in that case. Vesticle's the legendary Greek hero who invented the ladder. Anyway, speaking of ladders, I'm gonna go get some more water and stuff. So I'll be right back. And don't die while we Verticles, and I shall return. All right, back to the verticality. And so I'll take a look and see what it all looks like after this. I'll probably just end up not, because I kind of hate it. like every time I look at it, I'm like, God. I don't mind the 2K thing, which is not on right now because, you know, I didn't turn it on. But like this right here, having to turn off like 2 so stupid. You have to do some you probably have to do some complex like scene linking and stuff like that to make it feel like it's just kind of there, and then you probably wouldn't even have to pay much attention to it. But other than that, if it doesn't do anything, then it doesn't do anything, you know. Well, that's cool. One of the artists I follow made an entire album named after whatchamacallem from Mega Man X. Whatever, brain's dead. Alright, so next up, I'm not really sure. That game is actually a little bit shorter than I thought it was going to be. I thought it'd be about maybe 2.5, 3 hours, but a little bit shorter than I thought, which is fine. I actually like the playtime of it. I think that's good, but Dench Attack is a game that I was definitely saving for like Wednesday. I don't know about that. Let's take a look at some other stuff to see if there was something else that I had kind of didn't that I was going to try out. I think there were a couple things. Then again, I gotta figure out what I'm feeling. I know Ish will go to bat for Gallery of Toilets, which is reasonable. which is very reasonable. Whenever that happens. There it is. Yep. Gallery Toilets, Gobbledygook maxing. Both good Wednesday options, I think. Well, Abiotic Factor got an update. That's pretty cool. Yeah, dude, I'm so pissed that all this like Stalker 2 stuff. Check this out. You can actually looks like they're gonna have the turbine area from Chernobyl, which is really neat. Or one of the turbine areas, which is cool. I'm pissed. But hopefully the cost of hope ends up being neat. And like I think I was reading through some stuff, and it looks like people have they're thinking it's like you'll be able to at least use like your existing save, as long as it's like right before the point of no return, you can go do the content, which would be cool. So that'd probably be neat to do. Yeah, with 102 months. Oh, are they gonna induce for the baby? That's pretty exciting. Ever played Death Bulge? I don't know. Death Bulge, Battle of the Bards? I don't think so. Hell, they just got a big update back on June 30th. Look at that. Battle of the Bands, not Bards. Oh my god. I don't know why my brain saw that as an R. That's crazy. My brain just shut down. Just shut down. You tried Scrandle to was Scrandle, is that the one you lost like your 47 day streak in? That was sad. Okay, so if it's not by Friday, they're just gonna they're gonna induce. That makes sense, yeah. That's why I was asking, because I was like, that sounds like, because it's gone. She's like two or 3 weeks over the due date originally. Oh, that was Wordle that you got smacked down in. That's sad. Who is Scrandle? Who's that Scrandle over there? I'm trying to meet up with him. Who is that? I would say I could just fire up WoWcraft or something, but I haven't really been playing that lately either, so I haven't logged into that in like a couple weeks. Games are tricky these days, man. My brain has not been working on the game front. Scrandle is where you guess which stupid stadium food is the most up. What? Oh my god. Your stream's doing this weird thing on mobile where it doesn't cast in my headphones immediately, and I have no idea, but it's only been this stream for whatever reason. I'm sure it's just a me issue. No, it probably isn't. Considering that I directly changed all of our settings for broadcasting tonight for this vertical shit, no, I would actually, that's probably not a you problem. So Scrandle is the daily game of food comparison. Okay. I hate it so much, yeah, once you see it, you're addicted. Wait, some of this shitty ass protein bar if you guys don't mind. I've eaten some chips and salsa today. And also, man, let me tell you guys something. And I'm sure this is like a mileage may vary type situation. Let me tell you what to never buy. There is a company called Naked Nutrition is the name of the company. They do like pea protein and shit like that. Oh my god, would you shut up? I tried this son of a bitch, which is Naked Pea, which is the funniest name ever. Oh my god. You want to talk about misery? Because I tried the unflavored one because I was like, that's cool. I'll put it in like some chocolate soy milk. What a mistake. Not only does it have the exact same problem every other pea protein thing has, which I was not expecting, which is that it mixes like garbage. And I've got like one of those little like electronic like hand mixers that you stick in there and do the thing. I've tried like a blender bottle. You still get clumps. So it sucks. And then on top of that, whatever I put in there, I tried like a vanilla like soy milk thing with like protein in it, and I tried like a chocolate soy milk with protein in it. I am not even gonna try just water because it blends like it mixes like shit, and like then you get like a nice chunk of like pea protein like dragging down your throat. It sucks. It's rough. It's rough. I don't know if like maybe the chocolate would be better or something, but I seriously doubt it because my god, it is I've had a lot of different protein powders. I can't do whey protein because it just makes my stomach all fucked up. But I actually haven't tried it lately because that was like the last time I tried whey protein was when I had first gotten UC and I was still eating meat and stuff. This is like a million years ago. This is like 2014, 2015, something like that. I had first been diagnosed with it, and those my symptoms first started showing up. So I think it might have still been like the whole like I'm eating meat and all that stuff. So I might actually try whey protein again at some point and see if it doesn't kick my ass anymore, because it might not. But pea protein's fine for the most part. There's a couple I've had that are okay, but like this, I was shocked, is the worst one. It was on sale. I picked up some from Amazon, and my god, it's rough. I was like, I don't even know what the hell I'm gonna use this for. I was like, because this is like, it's rough. Like it's bad. I was having a hell of a time even just getting that shit down. So I don't actually like, I think it might be okay in like a blender, but I also don't want to like muck up the blender every time I'm doing whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I didn't like have to use the entire blender. They apparently make like little small like USB-C powered like hand blenders that are like mixer bottle type things. You like put the top on, you hit it, and they're like $20 or something like that. Apparently some people use those, and that works out pretty well. The problem is though, it still tastes like shit. Like it tastes. I like vegetables, and let me put it this way: it tastes like if you took a chocolate soy milk, chocolate almond milk, whatever it was, and you put it in there. It tastes exactly like what you would imagine that like a giant clump of powdered pea would taste like. Not urine, peas in this case, the vegetable. And I like peas. But my god, it tastes so bad. It tastes so bad to the point where I was like, did I get like a bad batch of this? Like I had to like choke that shit down. I did my little workout earlier. I'm on like a 13-day streak or whatever it is, 14 days. I have no idea. I've been trying to work out for the last few weeks just to get back on it. And but man, so I don't recommend it. Yeah, if you're trying to get like a pea protein thing, I wouldn't get Naked PP. I thought it was gonna be good, and I thought it would mix a little bit better, because I've heard before that the chocolate protein powders have trouble mixing, and it's because of the cocoa powder in them, because it mixes poorly at cooler temperatures, which we know, because if you dump a thing of hot chocolate in a cold glass of water, or something like that. Even if you tried to mix that up, it probably wouldn't mix very well. But man, oh man, this shit tastes terrible. I've tried Orgain and a couple other Owen, Orgain, and a few of the other ones, and they're all okay. Like, I don't think you're ever gonna find. I remember reading a review of some dude that actually bought Naked PP, and it was funny because they were like, I gave up looking for protein powders that tasted good because all of them taste like shit. They're like, I just mix this with water and just chug it. I'm like, you know, I was like, after busting ass for like 45 minutes when you're doing a workout and you're like, it's okay, I'm gonna have a little treat at the end of this, and it's gonna be like a little protein shake, get like 40 something grams per little treat at the end of it, right? I couldn't imagine being like, I'm gonna bust ass, what's my treat at the end of this? Be like, unflavored pea powder in water. Let me just choke that down really quick. Anybody's ever made powdered urine? Maybe. Yeah, I'm trying ish. That's a good little clap. I like that. That's a good emote. I'm reading through, I don't know why, but my brain went to PP soluble or some shit. I had a pea protein shake I liked, and then Consumer Reports tested a bunch of them, including the one I liked, and had dangerous levels of lead in it. Wow, that's weird. Lead? Yeah, they really have started putting protein and everything. I actually found these as like far as like a little protein thingy. I've actually had their stuff before, and I wasn't the biggest fan of it. They're Lenny and Larry's cookified big protein bar thing. They got 24 grams of protein in them. They're not great because they are pretty low in sugar and stuff like that. So they're kind of just like eating like a powdered chunk of whatever. Not great, but it's enough to cram down. I actually looked at it in per the cost when they were on sale. I bought a couple boxes of them. They were actually pretty cheap per, you know, ounce or whatever. So great. That's really good. They absorb lead from the soil, and they bought cheap Chinese peas. Awesome. That's really good. Yeah, I thought about trying whey protein again because it is a little bit more common and cheaper. And maybe it won't fuck my ass up this time. Because maybe it was something else that was fucking me up. Alright. So, I guess let me try this really quick, because I'm going to go off of Ish's recommendation here of Scrandle. Okay. Practice mode is now called random mode. Supporters can now enjoy custom options. Do I just try random before I go in on the daily? Oh my god. No alcohol. Do I just hit the daily up, or do I try, what do I do here? Vega? I don't even think I've ever heard of that one. Alright, I'm gonna hit it. What? Okay, okay, first off, I hate everything I'm seeing here, but... So, like... Is this just, like, do you figure out... What was the premise of this again? I've already forgotten what the premise was. I know you described it a second ago, and I've already forgotten. I was too busy... Oh, pick the one you think is more upvoted. I mean, probably honestly, I mean, the ice cream sandwich is cursed, but I could see somebody actually, like, I could see somebody actually getting the cotton candy burrito. This feels like something somebody would get, even though it's disgusting. Whereas this just feels like if somebody saw that, they'd be like, this is fucking stupid. I hate this. Okay, cool. I guess there you go. That's just some. Oh my god. Look at this shit. That foot-long hot dog. Oh my god. Is that seriously almost 10 pounds? That's crazy. Korean beef bulgogi stuffed baked potato. That's. I mean, this actually looks like this looks like real food. This is just scary. What? This is a real ass dish? This is fucking horrifying. I'm going with this. Yeah, all right. Okay, there's a... Jesus Christ. That pork is the saddest shit I've ever seen in my life. Then you've got cheese spitzel over here. Both these are around four Doritos. I would imagine this would be picked over this, right? I mean, this looks like a pile of snot. Fuck yeah, I'm winning. Ooh. Okay. So we're in England for this one. All right. So we're in England for this one, which means that like the British, they have the worst palate of probably any group of people on the planet. So that's where it's tricky on this, because like that barbecue pulled pork, that actually looks pretty decent. I don't know what's up with I don't know what the hell's on top of it. That's a little scary. Oh, it's because it's with cheesy chips. But the barbecue pulled pork itself looks okay, I guess. Because it's cheese fries and barbecue pulled pork is basically what it is. This is some type of shepherd's pie, I guess. Fries, peas, and gravy. That peas and gravy is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. But this is a tough pick because I feel like the one on the right is better. Oh, people voting are worldwide. Oh, but it's the barbecue pulled pork then. Easy. There you go. Easy enough. I thought it was just England, and I was like, oh, if it's just England, I was like, they might choose that shit on the left. I was like, but if it's worldwide, yeah, people are gonna pick the fries and barbecue whatever. Okay, everybody hates vegan everything, so the vegan Chipotle burger probably would not be purchased. I'm gonna assume, especially most people, because they love them some cow, they're gonna be like, oh, give me the bacon double story burger. Nobody's gonna get the vegan Chipotle burger because nobody can be whatever. So more people than I thought, but less people than I'd hope. What the hell is that? What do you mean Chicago style hot dog? What does that mean? Just like minced up and thrown into a bucket? What does that even mean? I'm never going to Chicago if that's the case. That's disgusting. Yeah, Chicago style. I don't even buy half-eaten. That's like somebody pulled that out of the tray. Yeah, okay, dude. If they did not pick, but this is also $32 for a 24-ounce piss-ass Coors Light. Kill me. Apparently, a hot dog. Somewhere I guess that's a hot dog. That's disgusting. Whatever the hell this is, which is all. It has to be this over here, right? This is what, 32 pounds or some shit? You have to pick this. Okay, yeah, because I mean this was pulled out of the garbage. Come on. Have we failed yet? I think we picked the majority each time. Beef with Yorkshire pudding, roast potatoes, green beans, salad, and a Sprite. Wow. That was free for the event staff. Who's not gonna pick that? What idiot would pick this unmelted chili cheese chip? Like, who the fuck's gonna do that? Like, the cheese is not even melted on the damn chili. Like, I know they're going for, like, chili cheese fries. That's fucking awful. It's not even melted. That's disgusting. And if you don't pick the beef with Yorkshire pudding, roast potato... Shit, I could eat some of this. Like, take the beef out, I'll eat the rest of this. Oh, of course. Yeah, what kind of idiot would pick that? They're like, oh boy, not this again. Not this again. So this is the exact same as the other one. This was the stupid steak pie, whatever. This does look better than the other one did, but it's still disgusting. And funny enough, this picture makes this look worse than I'm going with this. People are gonna choose the pulled pork any day. There's no way in hell they're not. Okay, so here, people are gonna see gluten-free and they're not gonna pick that because people get weird. If they see vegan, gluten-free, anything like that, oh, that's communism. I can't do it. That's communism. Which means they're going to pick dirty fries. That's not just America. That's like so many places. Like they'll see that, immediately make fun of it, and just pick the other thing. So I'm going to go with dirty fries. Because I can tell... That actually looks like whatever. But people are going to pick this because they're going to be internally bitching about gluten. Got it. This is tricky. Actually, no, it's not. This is fucking insane. Like, the pizza twist thing, sure, that's fun. We're having a good time. And, like, I could eat that if it didn't have pepperoni in it. But that's fun and all, having a good time. It's not that expensive. This is a little bit more expensive, but my God, that actually looks great. Like, that's fantastic. The fries and the steak in it. What? What kind of uncultured trash penis is gonna get pizza twist over that? My God, I would buy the fucking steak on the fry. I'd give that to somebody else other than buying pizza twist for $3 something. That's stupid. Well, hey, we finally got one wrong at least. This is pathetic. Okay, this one's really hard actually because both of these suck. Like this sucks ass. This sucks ass. At least in this case, there's like something happening here. Mick was right. It was the children who were wrong. Thank you. Like seriously, that was so dumb. Fucking pizza twist. Look at pizza twist over like this finely cut. What? That's so dumb. I'm so mad about both of these suck. That's $7. This is $6.30. So they're around the same price. This is pathetic on the left. It really is. Like that's truly pathetic. But the fries and gravy, I mean like, come on. That's really expensive for some shit. Those aren't even like good fries. There's like those like thick cut steak fries that like most of the time aren't cooked correctly, so they end up tasting like dick anyway. But I would imagine most people would probably pick the chips and gravy because people are just disgusting. There you go. Got it. All right. Well, we got 9 out of 10. Stay cool, never freeze. Community average was 7.9 out of 10. And then the only one we got wrong was this piece. This is insanity. This is truly the dumbest thing I saw. I cannot believe. Like, you don't want to eat delicious steak when you're wandering around? They're at a fucking table. You want that while sitting at a table? Okay, bitch, it's right there. They're literally sitting at a table at an event. They're right there. It's got a fucking fork and everything at a table. What are you talking about? Then some dumbass is over here walking around. Look at how stupid this is. This is how dumb people are. There's fucking like stand here markers because like somebody's too stupid to know to walk up to the counter to pick up your dumbass pizza twist. What do you mean those fries look terrible? What? They look at least mediocre. You think the pizza twist looks better than that? I mean, God, you could just ignore the fries and eat that. That's some good cuts of meat up there. Oh, the percents are not based on people choosing. What the fuck are they based on then? Were they based on people's people who actually got it? How's it at a table if it isn't on a plate? You dumb as hell. They're like Instagram posts and it's a sentiment analysis of the comment. Oh, okay. So these aren't directly just what people pick. I guess that would make sense. Yeah, that makes me less angry at this because I could probably see people maybe picking the pizza twist. I like that you can vaguely see that it says Italian on there. Like at any point, anybody from Italy is just whatever. It's percent of the people that said they would get that thing, not versus the other option. Okay, yeah, it makes sense then. Yeah. That is kind of crazy though. But then again, I suppose like the pizza twist being cheaper and somebody just seeing that, if they're like, here's a pizza twist for this much money, they probably like, yeah, that sounds pretty good. Especially if you're going to like an event. That makes sense. This actually is pretty fun. This is like this is still really funny. I can't believe people. If the piece of chicken here was a little bit bigger and like if there were like maybe some more toppings, Also, that dude's thumb is huge, and this is somebody with a fat thumb. That dude's thumb is enormous. Oh, you can go back and play old ones? What about yesterday's? Oh my god. Holy shit. That is Also, I love that this person has 3 hands because someone is putting the Michelob Ultra in the frame with them. But also, they have a large hand, so somebody just added... Somebody has 3 hands. Okay. So this is tricky. You have free hot dog with admission at an unknown location in 2026. You also have... Then you have World Cup 2026 Monterey Stadium Michelob Ultra Chicharrones, which is with lime, salsa verde, and a beer. And then you've got... Honestly... For the price at a sporting event, that's actually pretty... That's not that bad. Because I don't know if you guys know, like, if you've been to, like, anything sporting... Like, they gouge the shit out of you. That is a surprising amount of beer. And that is a surprising amount of something that actually seems like it was cooked that might be decent for that much money. I've seen things that are like just straight up fries that would be like fucking $10 or some shit. Like like ludicrous. That hot dog is the worst, one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, free is free, but fuck that. That's disgusting. Look at that. It's again, this is another I'm going with these. I can't stand this. Thank you. Thank you, statistics, for being on my side. What is with these places and hot dog? I can't even blame America. I thought this thing on the left was like some American bullshit, and I'm like, look at this curry goat and chip. That's fantastic. I can't eat it, but that's fantastic. And then you look at this thing on the left, you're like, oh my god. But it is only like, what, 2 pounds or whatever? The UK even have currency anymore? They lost all that, right? Around the time of Brexit, they just threw all their money in the fucking pit. Like someone backed everyone. Yeah, there was no way. Like, okay, this is... What? Oh my god, it's easily the fucking chicken tenders and fries. Are you kidding? First off, the chicken tenders don't look that bad. The little, like, sauce they've got on it looks alright. And then there's this pathetic ass thing, which is onion rings with ketchup and banana pepper? What? Why would you put banana? Why would you even bother? What do you do? What is it, to like trick yourself into thinking you're doing something good because you're eating a pickled banana pepper? What? You're like, this is a vegetable at some point. Be like, I guess. I'm going with the tenders and fries. You gotta be kidding. You tripping. Oh my god, not it. Okay, hang on a second. This is tough, but like, and that hot dog is horrendous. I have already established that is one of the worst hot dogs I've ever seen. But straight up, I'm just going from the perspective of if I ate meat, no way in hell am I eating duck confit in any way. And also, pretty expensive. This bitch is free. I'm going with the hot dog, and we're going to hold out that the hot dog wins. Okay, crazy people, whatever, it's fine. I knew I was going to lose that one. I could not vote for the other one. It's disgusting. Could not go in that direction. Seasoned... What the fuck is that? With bacon chive aioli and a side of brisket marmalade what? I don't know why the free hot... Look, in that instance, the free hot dog is a free hot dog, right? I mean, come on. I'm going with the tandoori chicken wrap. Like, you're crazy. Like, 100% over this shit. Yeah, absolutely. There's no way. That looks so much better. Here we are again. What is wrong with England? Like, what is everybody doing over there? This is what happens, dude. This is the result of Brexit. Like, look at this. All they keep doing is just doing mashed peas, flat ass steak pie, and then chips. And shout out to them just calling them mushy peas instead of like at least mashed potatoes are called mashed potatoes. No, not mushy pea. God. Like, what the fuck, man? Take the loaded crab fries. You're crazy if you're not getting that. That's expensive as hell, though. Yeah, it's still... Okay, that's fine. This is tough. That pizza really does not look that bad, and it's pretty cheap. This looks really good, but also, it ain't cheap. So that's kind of hard to pick. Ooh. I would imagine, okay, as popular as pizza is, and for the price, I still feel like this is like more people would maybe pick this because it's like more fun. No, it was the pizza, which makes sense. I should have gone with the pizza, but still. Okay, apparently neither of these had any price data. You had the Renegade Dog, hot dog topped with short ribs, sweet pickles, and potato pierogies. I'm gonna go with the Renegade Dog because this is exciting for people. It's an exciting take on something that they may or may not... Yeah, that is pierogies. It's an exciting take on something that they're familiar with. Whereas bao buns, I don't think that... I think the Renegade Dog would excite people a little bit more than this. Even though these are probably better, this feels like this is exciting for people because they hear like hot dog, they hear Renegade Dog, and they want it. I can't believe it. I'm pissed. Oh well, that's fine. We're flubbing it big time. Not you again. What? Hot dog with cheese pierogies? And then this sad ass piece of shit again. Oh, nobody wanted the hot dog. Oh my god. Chicken chips and cheese baguette. Oh. Both of these are horrible. Well, there were chopped up hot dogs, I promise. You could totally see them in there. This feels like, what level of peasantry are we going down? I'm thinking the chicken chips and cheese baguette probably is a little bit better. Well, we blew it on that one. Yeah, we blew it. We blew it big time. We were having a hard time on that one. What about on the 19th? Let's go back. Let's see what this one was. I almost said the 19th. I guess that would make sense if that was the 19th. 19th was yesterday, right? Damn, this one's tough. Okay, so you got a French in Toulouse. You got oh my god, it's got to be the crab sandwich, right? Which the crab sandwich looks an awful lot like a crab grilled cheese. Which if you've ever had that before, it's pretty good. Pretty expensive though, but I'm thinking people have to go with it. Yeah, because like the garlic fries too, that looks pretty good. This is one of those moments. This stupid thing on the left is one of these creations that is inedible. Because like, how are you gonna eat this? What do you do? No one's mouth is that big. But also, it's more fun than just chicken bites and chips. I think people would take the Hawk Burger because they would be excited about how stupid this is. Yeah, okay, there you go. Frozen strawberries with ice cream or pies, chips, and peas and dude, I'm taking the... I'm picking the goddamn frozen strawberries with ice cream. I'm not eating this slop over here. I'm just picking what I would pick at this point because maybe my sensibilities will carry. All right, we have popcorn chicken with waffle fries. That's pretty fun. Then you have the hockey porky bowl. Not waffle fries, waffle friends. Hockey porky bowl. I'm gonna hope that people pick the popcorn chicken because that's fun. That's a fun. The popcorn chicken with waffle friend. What the fuck? We know what it is, right? We know it has to be clam chowder and sourdough bread bowl because they put anime in there, right? It has to be. The anime is gonna carry this. It's got to be because nobody's gonna do fries, sausage, and curry and what. It's gonna be the fucking. It's got to be anime, right? Anime failed? You got to be kidding me. That's crazy. I like that bratwurst sticking to that bun that's perfectly sized. I think people are gonna pick the bratwurst here because it looks more palatable than whatever the hell's going on over here. So I'm going with that. This is the most pathetic thing I think I've ever seen in my life. I mean, it has to be this, right? No one's doing this. This is the saddest goddamn thing that you've ever seen. That's pathetic. Well, this is tricky. Rocky Mountain oysters or currywurst? Oh, there's a lot of people that don't like oysters though. So like this could be tricky. Yeah, because I think oh, they aren't oysters, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I wonder how many people would not would just read this. Also, are they in the car? What did this just say? What if this just said it was somebody's car? That is kind of weird. Why is that I don't know, man. This feels confusing. I don't know what to choose for this one because, like, I guess this is like the actual. Okay, cool. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. A can of Stella. Holy shit! It's so expensive. Just one stupid can of Stella Artois. That's horrible. I'm going with the kebab. I'm not buying a can of Stella for that much. Man, is this? Oh, this is in the U.S. The meat pie is in the U.S. Which it's because World Cup. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, who the hell is serving this in the United States? Who is serving meat pie with Coke for almost? Oh my god, that's expensive. This is only $1? Oh, fuck that, dude. That's crazy. That thing's fucking insane. The sucker of bones, the sipper of sauce. We did pretty good for that one. That was good. We did pretty good for that one. Go, let's go back. It's got to be donor meat. Wait a minute. You know what's crazy is my brain went to Donner for a second, and I was like, oh damn. I was like, that's human meat. The chili nachos are the win. There's no way people are not getting those. That's insane. Ooh. Nah, I'm thinking that people are just gonna go with the old staple of chicken tenders and fries, right? Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me, dude. Unbelievable. Box of popcorn. Honestly, both of these are pathetic. Both of these this is pretty bad. I guess maybe the burger with onions because that's like around the same price. Yeah, I get that's pathetic. You can't even see the popcorn itself. Ooh. God. What would y'all get? Would you get the chicken paste in deep fried bread, or would you? That sounds so fucking gross. Even if I was still metazoiding it up, man, that's disgusting. I'm absolutely gonna I'm eating the chicken. What? People are disgusting. That's awful. But like, let me get the chicken paste in the bread. I'm just gonna get the chicken tenders. This is a safe bet. Because especially if it's at like a stadium, that feels like such a fucking gamble. Was it only 80 cents? Oh, see, I thought it was more than that. I guess I misread that. That's still insane. I don't trust that at a stadium or some sporting event. And we got the Bombay sandwich over here, and we have that's. Oh no, it is sausage. Okay, I thought that was Spam for a second. I was like, look at that stupid glass of wine. Okay, well, you get a drink with this. And then you have this. What is with these pies just getting shoved? Just shoved in random areas. They're like, just shove one in there, dude. I'm actually convinced it still is spam. Maybe it's not, but I'm pretty sure it is. I feel like people would go for this more. This is more presentable. Yeah, this feels like overall more presentable than this. That also feels like unwieldy. Get these fucking pies out of here, dude. This is. Shout out to Chinese box. Just Chinese box. You getting that Chinese box for 12, or are you getting salt and chili chicken pie for $4.50? There's a sticker on it. Maybe it's edible. God. Fucking Chinese box. Who gonna eat that sticker though? Let's go with Chinese. Nah, I don't know, man. Chinese box is expensive. People still went with Chinese box. Holy crap. Or rather, that was the more. Oh, you're crazy. No, the $2 paprika fries. Dude, this is like almost 12. No. The fries are $2. Are you kidding? Easy. Spicy chicken, but that nail. Ew. God, it's like scraping the chicken. She probably uses those to like those are like chopsticks. She can get there like tong the chicken with them, like, and then go and wipe the butt and get some poo-poo particles in there. Were it not for the nail dipping into them, I would probably say these are still the safer bet. I didn't have Nick. What? Are you kidding? Dude, that thing's about to like plunge into that. That Cuban sandwich is fucking pathetic. I'm getting these. Just eat the nail with it. Dude, if I see one more goddamn meat pie of some variety with mushy pea from England, I'm getting the buffalo popcorn chicken. Why is it it's in paper? It's in wax paper. This is gonna be oozing mushy poo all over everything. England's out of control. What the fucking... Oh, God, that's disgusting. Oh, it's free. I don't care if it's free. They wrapped the sausage like poopy. I hope I'm wrong. Fine. You take your fucking poopy wrap and you take your poopy potatoes. You take them. You take your poop sausage, long drive looking ass, and your potatoes, and you just fucking eat them. That's fine. I'm not eating swirly doo-doo sausage. You're fucking out of your... I don't care how free that shit is. It's about to be free in the trash can. This is just the same thing. This is just... It really is. It's Yorkshire pudding. It's Yorkshire pudding wrap. And then, okay, well, I guess it's whichever one slightly looks better. This one has less saturation, so I guess I'll go with this. Fuck you and the lack of saturation you wrote in on. Here comes another goddamn meat pie. Oh, excuse me. It's 2 meat pies. Of course. Good. Yeah, just shove these in there. Just Bombay sandwiches forever. Is this literally just the same? Are these all gonna be the same? I guess this one looks slightly more appetizing. That's cool. Just fuck my ass up, dude. Well, that one's in a bowl. Oh my god, that thing's got hair on it. Who could actually eat these? Like, I mean, look, again, rolling it back to like when I still ate meat. No, I'm just not doing it. I'm not eating either of these fucking. That's disgusting. That's so gross. That thing's got hair growing on it. Are you kidding? It's amazing to me how much sausage just straight up looks like shit. Like it just straight up looks like fucking fried doo-doo on a plate. I mean, you get 10 in this, you get 2 in this, so we're gonna go for the 10, obviously, because of your disgusting wild sausages. Pimento cheese milkshake. I mean, that one's got meat in it, I guess. So maybe people would pick this. Yeah, I guess they want meat in their shake, so that makes sense. I've had enough of the British putting like pot pie into everything. This is insanity. Okay, both of these suck. This one's cheaper, so I'm gonna guess that. Oh, okay, yeah, sure, why not? A tub of insects or the tub. That's some cheap insect though. So I'm guessing that's disgusting. I'll do card on water. That's good. Lighter on the planet. Water in a box. I'm taking the water in a box, dude. Get that box water. It's better for the environment. Chips, cheese, and gravy. This is yet another instance where the cheese isn't even melted, which is probably one of the most frightening fucking things I have ever seen in my life. The vendor offered me bugs. I punched them. Homemade banana chocolate cake and a homemade scone. Ooh, that's a. I guess this would come down to whether or not you want a banana and chocolate or whether you want a jam and cream. People love them some cream, so I'm gonna go with this. Yeah, of course. The cream's gonna edge it out because people just fucking love cream. They want anything white and warm, so that just seems to be what they want. All right. I like these two like Last of Us bulb growths going on over here for the sausage. That's disgusting. Okay, people are definitely picking the chips, sausage, and curry sauce. There's no way they're hell. There's no way. This thing is soaking. There's no way in hell they're picking that. That's another. What is wrong with fucking Britain? They're over here like, here's like a sogged, like Jesus Christ. Sausage in red, Leicester roll. Okay, that's. Or Leicester, I think is what that is. I mean, I get people probably gonna be taking this over the scouse pie, right? Because I mean, like that's a horrible photograph. That's God damn it, not again. This one's tricky because both of these are so horrible. Both these are so fucking horrible, but at least this one has some like level of sustenance. So like that popcorn. There's still no guarantee that there's even popcorn in that box. Oh, dude, chicken flatbread easy. Are you kidding? Come on, man. That actually looks like something like a human would eat. Holy shit. If you do not take the donuts in this situation, you're insane. Look at that. Somebody did take a bite out of this. That's how you know you're in good shape. When someone takes a bite out of something and then has to inspect it, that's never good. We're going with the donuts. I wouldn't mind. I could see somebody like checking it out and be like, oh, let me make sure they didn't put like whatever. You already took a bite out of that shit, and now you're like, oh, hang on, let me second guess this really quick. Roast potatoes with beef gravy or a dollar dog? I mean, like, come on, dude. Are you? Who wouldn't get this? Who's gonna get this nasty ass, fucking flaccid ass hot dog? Oh my god. Okay. I could see more people. I could see more people going for the salt and pepper chicken fries than this, even though I could totally see people getting this. This is cheaper, but I think this is a safe bet. Oh, this is tricky. Okay, so both of these are kind of pricey. One is that's pork and chicken over there. And then you just have the fried chicken sub, which the fried chicken sub actually looks pretty fun. That pork platter looking a little flaccid, and it looks like two people are going to be sharing it. I'm thinking it's got fries too. Yeah, I'm going with this. That is solid. Tivoli broch. Ooh. This is a tricky one. I would say this is probably going to win out just based off of the picture alone, right? Like people are going to be probably more interested in this than this. Yeah, 100%. Oh, the last one. Here we go. I mean, this is who the hell is getting this? Dude, you could not. Absolutely not. That's disgusting. Hey, we got a hundo on that one. Look at that. Good deal. Good deal. I have a little yelling in Discord, but I booked an accessible room. They had me in a room. I can barely get in the bath and struggle to get on the beds. Woman at the desk was extremely nice, tried to find me a different room that would work. But the one she put me in, I couldn't even get into the bathroom to go pee, so she moved us back to the original room for tonight, and tomorrow is moving us to a more accessible room. Well, at least they're trying to help. That is kind of weird, though, that they didn't, like, get it right the first time. That's really strange. Because if it's an accessible room in the first place, why is it... That's really weird. Well, hopefully they get you into a better one tomorrow. At least they're trying to help. That's better than assholes who are just that. Okay. Biscoff and Kinder Bueno donuts. That seems fantastic. But this double cheeseburger, I think, would probably appeal to people's brain more. Because those are $5 a pop. So I think people are going to go with the double cheeseburger based off of price alone. That's a pretty decent. This got to be the chicken bento, right? There's no way in hell somebody wants this nasty shit. Come on, dude. That's easy. I would go for the donut personally too, but like rainbow cookie egg roll. Okay, that seems absurd. So both of these are lacking price data. I get what this is. This makes sense. It's not really an egg. This is basically fried, like baked fried treats, which is very popular in a lot of places. Whether it's like a fair or if it's like a stadium thing, because they do like fried Oreo, fried all that. I would assume more people would maybe pick the steak and chips, but at the same time, I can see people getting this too. This is also a horrible picture, but I think people would probably say like, yeah, we'll get that. Yeah, that makes sense. Because the one on the left is like probably, oh man. Oh my god, that bit's $10.45. Oh, that's also with a drink though. I'm gonna go with the loaded bubble waffle. Yeah, that's more. That's fun. Lobster steak. Again, I think they'd already taken a bite out of this one, and then they decided to take a picture of it, which is a little strange. Hot dog, popcorn, and a Coke for $16.30, or free lobster steak, chicken tender, and salad. They have to be picking that, right? Because it's a free lobster steak, chicken tender salad. Like, come on, man. It looks like shit, kind of, but like, I mean, that's free. Jerk chicken and rice, or big bag of salted peanuts. People probably be all over that jerk chicken. Yeah. They'd probably be jerking it on the chicken. We got this sausage roll or the cheese. Okay, so this is tricky. No, wait, who the fuck? No, I'm picking this. This is ridiculous. That's corn on the cob with flaming hot Cheeto. Vegan tacos or unicorn pancakes. Okay, so this is gonna be another one of those. Interesting moments of. Will people hate the vegan option enough to pick the other thing? Or will they go with the... you have to... Come on, man. There's no way in hell. This is disgusting. Even if you were going for, like, the food coloring, like, rainbow thing, this looks like shit. At least the tacos look edible. Oh, we were right. Nice. I can see the unicorn pancake. It's got to be the bratwurst and a pint, right? Like, nobody's eating this shit. I'm so tired of these fucking pot pies, dude. Ooh, this is tricky. The Chipotle burger or the currywurst with fries. The fries look pathetic, and it looks like the curry is about to drip off that plate. I think more people's brains would say yes to the Chipotle burger and beer than they would to the currywurst. Another hundo. Woo! All right. Another 10 out of 10. Oh man. All right. Back into the history we go. I don't think Britain can stop. They absolutely cannot stop with their goddamn mushy pea. I'm going with the bratwurst and a pint again because you get a drink and the thing for like, yeah, of course. Like this looks fun and all, and it looks better than the other things, but like you can. That's a lipstick on a pig situation. Which I think pig would look good with lipstick personally because they'd be like, hey, what's up, gamers? $10 for a pretzel? Oh, hell no. People got to be picking this pathetic cheeseburger over that, right? You are in, like, that's, sure. The cheeseburger is disgusting. But like a pretzel, just one. Oh, 12:03. I heard a tap at the door. It must be Finn. Hot chocolate free or pulled pork? It's gonna be the pulled pork. I mean, like, yeah, that's cute and all that you get the hot chocolate for free. S'mores covered bacon or pie mash. Come on, dude. They have got to stop. This is why England didn't win the World Cup. Because like everyone in England is eating this. They're eating a bucket of pie with goop. Like, I mean, they have to quit. They gotta quit. This is why you lose. I never want to hear a British person make fun of anybody else's food. And I already felt that way, but after I've seen this many fucking pot pies, I quit. I'm never hearing that again. Okay, this was tricky. They're about the same price, but this one is a... Ooh, this depends on like whether or not people are going to go with... I think this being a pork and stuffing baguette is more identifiable, but it also has applesauce on it, which means less people will probably go for it. They'd probably go with this thing with salad and chili sauce instead, because that feels more... No, it's not. No, it isn't. There are motherfuckers out there who will not. And I mean, they're like, ew, Impossible Beyond Burger? That's disgusting. That's not... And then they be eating some shit like this. Look at this shit. That is the most that's the most miserable microwave burger I have ever seen in my life. And then on the other hand, over here, we have the England special. Again, would you guess it's two disgusting ass meat stacks with two Cokes for almost fit. Both these suck. They suck. Both these are so bad, I'll lose. It doesn't even matter. They're both disgusting. I don't even care if we lose that one. Fuck that burger. I'm taking this. You're crazy. That's boring. This is something. Did anybody else just like those chicken? What the hell is happening over there? Oh God, this is another. This is another terrible one, dude. Yeah, I'd prefer to. I mean, at least you get two items instead of one over here. So like, okay. Well, I guess other people were. That's a soy burger, 100%. What, the gray one? No, that's definitely like something. That's like a microwave burger. I don't think I've ever seen I don't think I've ever seen any of the plant-based burgers even look that terrible. Like that was atrocious. Spaghetti and meatball in a. No. You have to get the jerk chicken. Like, come on, man. You cannot do this. What is this? Cease. Oh my God. Okay, so the mint chutney sausage is nobody's getting this. This was some vague attempt at being. No, the people getting the barbecue nachos. You're crazy. Nobody's getting that shit. If it weren't for the 2 squirts of semen cream on it, they probably would have been all right. Like, what a terrible... Oh, man. Oh, you're kidding. Who the hell's not going for these donuts instead of that limp-ass hot dog? You're nuts. Steak and ale pastry or chicken... Give me that chicken taco. You tripping. Chicken curro with the... You guessed it. $2. Thank you for the two. Dude, hot wiener is $16? Why is that hot wiener so expensive? Oh, because it comes with an IPA. Oh boy, I bet that's so good. Good job, America. This is looking great. Nice job on your hot wiener. I would definitely go with the flaming hot tortilla strips, jalapeno cheddar sausage fire dog, which, yeah, fuck the hot wiener. You gotta be kidding. Fucking hot wiener. Holy shit. That's longer than a foot though, right? People getting the foot. Okay, so, and I'm thinking like, okay, you just show like a picture of this to some random people. People are probably gonna be like, it's whatever, it's $8, it's kind of gross. But then this over here, people probably be, what? You're crazy. A bottle of water for $4.45. You gotta get this sad ass cheeseburger. Oh man, more English. Oh, It's gotta be the chicken tenders and shit. Like right. The price doesn't seem to matter nearly as much as you think, because even some of the free stuff has been like, nah, fuck that. $1 hot dog versus a good hot dog. Good hot dog. Easy. Finn has graced us with his presence. Oh. Okay, well, once again, we have England on the right, just absolutely Englanding it up with wet pie and pee-pee mush. I cannot get over this. Like, this is just give me this shit. Like, you gotta be kidding me on this. That's crazy. Oh, here comes the jerk chicken and rice. I would say that the bull pit burger might do better here, only because this is more familiar than jerk chicken and rice. But then again, more people might say yeah to this because this does feel like this is more, I don't know, this one's a toss-up. I think more people would be interested in the jerk chicken and rice than the burger. Oh, man. Okay, there's a croissant with turkey, lettuce, tomato, cheese, and mayo, or the double smash cheeseburger with bacon. It's an item with bacon versus a croissant. Yeah, we already know where this is going. People want their pig carcinogen. All right, full hog burger or God. Both of these look absolutely terrible. Like this is all just absolutely horrible. That bacon doesn't even look like bacon. Like I can't believe it. Okay. Let's very much put hot dog in quotations for this one, because that is not. That is the saddest looking hot dog I've ever seen. Okay, this is one of those instances where more people would be impressed about the stackable burger over here than they would the choripan argentino. So I'm just gonna go with it. I don't know, maybe. I don't think it's working. Says it reconnected, but I don't think it actually properly did.